Hello. Hi everybody, how's it going? I didn't realize that the ad break had ended. I was sitting here like, man, I wonder when the ad break's gonna end. And then I looked up and I was like, oh. Sorry, I have ice cream with me and I was a little distracted by the ice cream. Hello everybody, how's it going? How are we doing today? Hi Odessa, hi Changeling, hi Hobo, hi Ash. Welcome on in. You guys having a good day today? Salad ice cream is the best. It's like an Oreo cone my dad got. So now we have that new freezer that's full enough to hold ice cream. I guess he bought a bunch of ice cream. I went to go grab this and I found that there was another tub of ice cream in there. There was already 2 tubs of ice cream in there, but now there's also a tub of vanilla. Probably because mom was like, I want some vanilla ice cream. And he was like, okay. Anyway, I got this Oreo cone as my snack for tonight. Aster, how are you? Congratulations on 2 years. Thank you, Ash. I'm doing good. It's so weird to think that I've been streaming for 2 years. That feels so wild. It feels like I just started. Here's to another amount of years. I'm looking forward to the next year, though. I'm having a good time. The gang's all here. Oh yeah, the gang's here. Did you see the Yakuza meme I posted with Majima? Yes, I just watched it before stream. I didn't get to watch it earlier because I was at work, but I did watch it before stream. It was very good, very funny. 10 out of 10, big thumbs up. I forgot what I was gonna say, I was distracted by ice cream again. Let me put this ice cream down so I stop getting distracted by it. Anyway, I hope you guys are ready for just 3 hours of me doing random quizzes and shit online. I have the tier list ready for all the games that we played in the past year. And I've got the favorite Pokemon picker up. And I have the Omegaverse quiz up. After that, I don't know what else we're gonna do. The tier list, tier maker website has a bunch of like a whole ton of tier lists people have made, so maybe we can find one. I did find one for all the Studio Ghibli movies, so that's a possibility. I was also like, oh, what if we did just like a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon personality quiz and see what Pokemon it gives me this time? Those are fun. But I'll also take suggestions from chat if you guys have anything you want to see my amazing opinions on. Fair ice cream melt. This is true. I don't think it'll melt as quickly as the bowl of ice cream I had the other day because this is like a cone and it's got like a chocolate coating that I think is gonna help keep the ice cream inside. But it will melt eventually. Also, I tried to find some new music to listen today. I was like, let me get a bunch of fun, exciting music. So we get to listen to Kirby music for like the first hour. I think after that I have some Pokemon music. So we'll see. Oh hell yeah. Kirby music good. Excited, yes please. Oh yeah. This is Kirby. This is Kirby. Let's go. I don't think I've ever played a Kirby game on stream. To be fair, the last Kirby game that came out, I think came out slightly before I started streaming, so I just played it off. I just played it by myself. Although, my favorite Kirby game, Kirby 64, The Crystal Shards, is on the NSO. So maybe we could play that one day, but we'll see. Gotta do some food tier lists, surely. We could do those. Fruit tier list. See, I was considering the fruit tier list. The only thing is, like, it's gonna be like 4 fruits at the top and all the other fruits are at the bottom.
Yeah.
We can go through it. We might do that. I feel like maybe I need to do that after I pissed everyone off with my fruit opinions on Cooks' collab. Are you killing me because of my fruit opinions? Hi, Wolfie. Happy anniversary, Aster. Thank you, Wolfie. Thank you. Welcome on in. I'm excited. It feels weird to say I've been streaming for 2 years, but that sure is a thing that I've done. Kirby Air Riders just came out? Oh, that's true. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get it. Because, like, I played it a bunch as a kid, but mainly what I did was I would play with my brother and we would do City Trial together. And the days of me just, like, coming home and sitting down and playing a video game with my brother, you know, coming home from school, those don't really exist anymore. I mean, my brother would play it with me if I asked him to, but I'm not gonna play it with him on stream. So I don't know if I'd get that one, but I think the NSO probably has some other old Kirby games too, so maybe we can play an old Kirby game. Ever had a Kitchener bun, Aster? I don't think so. What is a Kitchener bun? Kitchener bun. A South Australian sweet pastry similar to a donut or Berliner. Made from a yeasted dough that's fried or baked, filled in sugar and filled with jam, often raspberry and whipped cream or mock cream. If it didn't have the, like, fruit jam in it, I would eat it. The fruit jam is the only part holding me off. Jam-filled donuts. Yeah, I don't like those either. If it's custard-filled, I'll eat it, and if it's cream-filled, I will be delighted to eat it. Cream is better than custard, but I will eat both of those. No, it just felt right to greet you as such. Of course, of course. Thank you. Thank you for knowing who I truly am inside. Oh, where'd you get that Bing Bong badge? Oh, you do have a Bing Bong badge. That's funny. Mordu was in Bear's chat earlier and it made me an Ash theme tame. Oof. Such a cool badge, Hobo. I need to play Peak on stream. Oh yeah, wasn't... I think it was something... Wasn't it a Valentine's Day thing where if you watched a Peak stream for 15 minutes, you would unlock that? I feel like I saw that on their Twitter. Girl, the fruit jam makes it good? No, you can keep the fruit jam. I don't want it. Those all sound good. It's reward for watching Peak content for 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Affiliate anniversary goal? Try jam and desserts? I already know I don't like them! I already know this! I don't want to eat that. I already know I don't like it. Although it was Mardi Gras here recently, so people have, like, what are they called? Punch keys? Patch keys? I don't remember. Punch keys. It's kind of like a jam-filled donut. I didn't eat any, because I don't like jam. Someone brought some into work. There might have been one that didn't have fruit jam in it, but I wasn't sure, and I was like, I don't really feel like checking. You can still get it. It's there until March 1st. Peak next week, then. Damn, maybe we'll have to do a Peak stream so everyone can get the badge. From February 13th to 28th. We do have like a week and a half left to get it. Quick, Aster, when's our next big stream? Alright, guys. Well, I'll have to think about it. I might have to consult the group chat. What I do need to consult right now is this delicious Oreo cone. Yummy. Oh, it's getting soft. Or no. I have to consult it some more, you guys. Yummy. Okay, I've eaten it. Oh yeah, I was also gonna say, my cold is going away. I think it's still lingering a little bit. But I've started to try medicines again to see if they do anything. I did the allergy medicine for a couple of days, but that didn't seem like it was doing anything. So I'm like, I'm gonna switch back to Pepcid, because that one seemed like it did something the first time. So I'm gonna try Pepcid again for a couple of days and see if it feels like it does something again. But I'm probably gonna need to call and schedule another doctor appointment soon so I can go in and be like, hey girl, I don't know what's going on. It is hard to tell how bad the cough is right now when I still have the cold lingering. But I think even when the cold goes away, the cough is still gonna be there. Yeah, I'll be wise. Hope you can get it to work, Aster. Yeah. I'm hoping so too. I feel like if I go back in there and I'm like, the Pepcid worked the best, she might end up referring me to like a throat specialist doctor or something. What are they called? The eyes, ears, nose doctors? I don't know. So we'll see. You gotta try Pepsi Woman, did I hear that right? No. Pepcid. P-E-P-C-I-D. Pepcid. To see if I have silent reflux. Which at this point feels like the most likely to me, but who knows? Who knows? Maybe it's just send me to the throat doctor and they'll be like, your throat's all fucked up. We gotta remove it. I'll be like, damn, alright. It was nice breathing. Goodbye. I thought Aster said Pepsi at first too. Yeah, that's how you cure your cough. You just drink Pepsi. Goes down nice and smooth. Anyway, what else did I have to tell you guys? If a doctor says that, Aster, run. Run, is that part of the treatment? Running's supposed to help me stop coughing? Thanks, I'll keep that in mind. I hate Pepsi. I don't really drink Pepsi. I don't really drink Coke either, but I have to be on the side of Coke when it comes to Coke versus Pepsi, because my mom really likes Coke and she drinks Diet Coke all the time. I don't drink Coke, but every once in a while I want a singular sip of Diet Coke from her Coke, and she'd be like, you can get your own Coke, Aster. I'm like, I don't want my own Coke, I just want a sip. And then my brothers will be like, I want a sip too. And then my mom rolls her eyes, but then we all get a sip of her Coke. That's how it works. Also, hi Riaz, welcome on in. How you doing? Pepsi Man loves you, Ash. Guys, what if I played Pepsi Man sometime? I think you'd have to emulate that, right? I've never played Pepsi Man. I just remember watching Rubber Ross and what's his name? Danny Wetzel. Was his name Danny? Years ago, they played Pepsi Man together at Game Grumps, and they both went insane. Pepsi is part of my migraine combat system? Oh, interesting. See? It does have medical purposes. They're gonna prescribe me Pepsi. I'll have to go pick it up from my pharmacist. And I got one more day of work left. Nice, nice. Hope you can power through it, Riaz. Also, tomorrow we're gonna be playing in Stars in Time. And I think at this point, I still have not figured out a way to, like, save the VOD. So I think we are just gonna have to replay part of the game. But you know what? It's fine. It's a game so nice, I'll play it twice. Hopefully we'll at least be able to do some things we didn't do last time. just to keep it fresh. But I'll probably try to record that stream too. I was thinking of recording this stream. I don't know if trying to record the stream while I stream is gonna slow it down at all. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, you need a PS1 emulator, PS1 BIOS, and the ROM. I see, I see. It's been a long time since I've tried emulating anything. I think mainly I just emulated the Mother 3 games. Mother 1 and Mother 3. I think that's pretty much all I've ever emulated in my life. I also have my hot tea here, because nothing goes better with cold ice cream than hot throat coat tea. Oh yeah, this Kirby music goes hard. Alrighty, you guys. I think it's time to get into the tier lists. Are you ready? I think I made sure to put every game from this year on the list, but if you notice any missing, just let me know. Let's get over here. Also, let me know if the music's too loud or not. I think it should be. There we go. Let me get down here. Come on, Aster, join me in Majima as pirates. One day I'll probably get to the Majima pirate game. When? I don't know. But hopefully someday. Hopefully someday. Also, I made my cursor really big and blue again so you can see it very easily. Ooh, ooh. I can make a star. Wee. Okay. It's on Mega Sale right now? At least on PS5? Oh, okay. I do not have PS5. Is it on Switch? I don't know if it is. Anyway, I think I tried to put the games in order of when we played them, but I don't think they got put in that way. So it's fine. We'll just go through them as we feel like it. I think the two we're gonna start with are two that were on the list last year. Because I was in the middle of playing them when we did this last year. So they count for this year and last year. Also, I did the tiers the same as last time. Just for consistency. But maybe, I don't know, we could always adjust it. We got God tier, love it, pretty good, okay, not for me, and would be better off stream. These ones I made last year because I had one specifically for it. I don't know if I have ones that will go in these this year, but we'll see. Also, you guys are allowed to chime in. You can try and sway my opinion. So first off, we have Yakuza Kiwami. So, it's been a hot minute since we played it. But I remember having a good time with it. It was very silly. Very fun. Had fun characters. I feel like I never quite mastered the fighting controls. I think I just went into every fight and just punched until they died. I think I looked at the tier list last year and I think I ended up putting it in God tier, but I don't know. I guess I did that when I was currently playing it. I might put it in Love It. When Stars in Time is definitely S tier. Yes, I have an idea where some of these are gonna go. I think I know which ones a lot of the S tier ones are gonna be. But I don't know what else. You love Garomi. I did love Garomi. Garomi is good. B for Yakuza? This is like S, A, B, C, right? Or we're calling this one A. I don't know. I didn't label them A, B, C, because I just had to be different. Sometimes if they're just labeled with the letters, my mind will be like, but which one means what? I think I'll put it in Love It. Because I did have a good time with it. It was very funny and silly. And I would like to play more. Alright, next we have Banjo-Tooie. What do we guys think of Banjo-Tooie? I do like Banjo-Tooie. I have a lot of nostalgia for it because I played it a lot as a kid. It is an older game, and I think as we were playing it, we did see some of the flaws. But it was still pretty good. I still had a fun time. CRD, not my thing. SD, I don't know, do I want to play Love It or Pretty Good? I feel like maybe Pretty Good for Banjo-Tooie. I don't know. Well, Aster's not like the other girl. Lots of good clips from the Yakuza streams. There were a lot of silly clips. Entertaining in some of its humor, though. Yeah, it is fun and silly. You can tell Ash is a super. Alright, I think I'm satisfied with those two being there. Okay, next. I don't remember the order. Actually, don't I have a thing pulled up somewhere where I can check the order? I could probably do that. Where did I... Here it is. Okay. 3 is Cult of the Lamb. Okay, so Cult of the Lamb. I don't know if we played it that much this year. I mean, I think in general we've played it like just a handful of times. I think it's pretty good. I did enjoy a lot. I haven't played it in a hot minute, but I wouldn't mind playing it again. I do like that it has Twitch chat integration. I just kind of wish people could make new people when their old people die. I bet Ash never even played an N64. N64 old. Old but good. Cult of the Lamb is A, but we didn't play much, so it doesn't get high. Yeah, we didn't play a ton. I think Pretty Good is okay for me. Also, hi, Errol. Ash, you didn't need to redeem the music. Dang. Happy streamversary to my favorite Victorian child. Thank you, Errol. Hope you're doing good, Errol. Welcome to my stream where we're just gonna do silly tier lists and quizzes the entire time. For everyone at home, you can follow along and do the quizzes and tier lists with me. This ice cream is melting, I need to eat it. Tired but good. That's good, that's good. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Alrighty. We got those 3 on there. What is the next one? I need to change this so I can see it better. The next one is Stray Cat Crossing. Okay, so this one is a short little RPG Maker horror game that we played. It was like a one-stream game. I think for what it was pretty solid. It was a pretty well done little RPG Maker game. I think they did a good job with the little story, and I enjoyed the art. But I feel like it's not one that, like, stuck with me. Like, I didn't really get attached to the characters or the world at all. It was just, like, a solid little game. I was like, that's cool, that's good. And then we moved on. Which you could argue is because it was so short, which I think is part of it. But there are, like, other little RPG Maker games I've played that are, like, really short as well. And I've gotten attached to those and the characters in those. So, I think this one was just okay. It wasn't bad, but I think just okay. I barely remember it, so I can't comment. Yeah. It was just a one-stream game. See if it... That's what I think. That's what I think. The game took maybe like 2 hours. I feel like the original one-shot took maybe 2 to 3 hours. And that one meant a whole lot to me the first time I played it. I'm on week 3 of 50+ hour work weeks. My bank account is thanking me, but my feet's a bit less though. Oh no. I mean, holla get that dollar, but also rest. Oh no. Well, I hope you can relax while we do our silly nonsense today. Oh, hope you can rest soon. Yeah, I agree. Oh. Rest and enjoy the happy-go-lucky Kirby music in the background. Okay, next we have Pocket Mirror. So Pocket Mirror is another RPG Maker horror game. Horror RPG Maker game, whichever order you want to put them in. This one was definitely longer. I really enjoyed the art. I loved all the little animations. This one is related to Goody Little Two Shoes. And I will say, I did like Little Goody Two Shoes better. I think I was kind of missing the dating aspect in this game. And I think having Little Goody Two Shoes in my mind might have held me back from liking this game as much as maybe I would have. But I do think it was pretty good. I didn't get as attached to the characters as I did in Little Goody Two Shoes. But I think overall it was well done. It had an intriguing story and like pretty art and well done characters. Which game, sorry? This game is Pocket Mirror, and the prequel is Little Goody Two Shoes, which we played last year, which is part of the reason I want to play this one. Little Goody Two Shoes is the one where we played as Elise and we could romance the 3 girls in our town. Was that the one with the yandere mirror lady? Pocket Mirror? Yeah. It was. It's the one where we play as Elise's daughter and she's like trapped in her mind world with her pocket mirror. And you killed them all. No, my wives are alive. I don't know, because I feel like it was good. But like I said, I feel like part of the reason I didn't like it as much was just because I was so attached to Little Goody Two Shoes that when it was different, that made me not like it as much. Even though I should probably just judge it as its own thing. I think I'm gonna put it in pretty good. I think it's a well done game. I think I just didn't get as attached to it as Little Goody Two Shoes. Yup, Aster the Black Widow. Wrong. All my wives are safe in the fish pond. Observe. They're safe up there. Sounds good here. Yeah, I think it fits there. Let's see, which wife? Marina! See, she's nice and safe in the fish pond. Okay, next we have Pikmin 3. So Pikmin 3. So at this point we've played all of the main Pikmin games, 1, 2, 3, 4. I think 4 is definitely my favorite. That's not one of my wives. Who let this rabbit into the pond? What's she doing in there? Alright. Of all the Pikmin games, I think 4 is my favorite. I think 1 and 2 were like, okay. It was nice to see where the game came from. Oh, Coco. I think Pikmin 3, I would say, is in between those. I think it was definitely better than 1 and 2. But I don't think I like it as much as 4. But it was still really good. I'd say C or B, it was entertaining. Yeah. I think Pikmin 1 and 2 we put into okay. I think Pikmin 3 is above those, so I think I'd put it in pretty good. I mean, is it really humane to have a squid in the pond? Though they wipe out in water. She's safe. She's in a little floaty. Also, Marina is an octoling, not an inkling. She's an octopus, not a squid. Fake Splatoon fan. Silene. A Pokemon life. Okay. Next is... Next is Minecraft. Did we play Minecraft once or twice this year? I think we played it twice overall. I just can't remember if they were both this year. Minecraft is fine. It's kind of fun. We didn't play it too much, so I don't have a super strong opinion on it. But I did enjoy it when we played it. Maybe we'll play it again in the future, but I feel like it's a game we just play kind of every once in a while when we feel like it. C-Fits, you played once, I think. Yeah, I think we'll put it in C. It's a fun game. I wouldn't mind playing it again in the future, but it's not something I play super often. Undyne isn't in the pond anymore? She dust? No, she's safe in there. She's safe in there, okay? The stream you watched Monday, that was just acting. That's called acting, babes. Don't think you played it this year? I think I did play it at least once this year. Because the way I make this tier list is I go through all my VODs from the past year. And whenever I see a game mentioned the first time in that one year, I throw it on the list. So since it's this early on in the list, it was probably a lot earlier on in the year. But yeah. We got Minecraft. And the clip I took says otherwise. Acting. It's called acting. Okay? She's fine. It's special effects. She's safe and sound backstage. I'm sorry, my wrist cannot handle the splats. My lore knowledge is complete. That's fine. I just let my wrist be destroyed by maining the Ink Rush. It's fine. I'm sure I don't have carpal tunnel yet. Oh, oops, I meant in 2026, right? Forgot. Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, by the year, I mean from last anniversary to this anniversary. So from February 18th of 2025 to today, February 18th of 2026. The year. You have the New Year, the Chinese New Year, and then the Aster New Year. Today's the Aster New Year. Happy holidays, everybody. Fine Ash, there's a canonical reset feature. Undyne was brought back for the low price of Asper's soul. Yeah, I'd just give up my soul to get my wife back. It's fine. It's fine. It won't affect our pacifist run at all. No, there's no problem. I won't be possessed. Alright, the next one on the list is Portal 2. But specifically the Portal 2 co-op mode. So this isn't the Portal 2 main story, because we haven't played that on stream yet. This is just the co-op mode. S tier, you know what, Wolfie? You're goddamn right. Playing Portal 2 co-op with my bestie, Wolfie. God tier every time. But I'm biased. It was a really good time. I had a lot of fun with it. And Portal is always a good time. ARS, it was very funny. S tier for how much fun you two had. Yeah, see, it gets the friendship boost. The friendship boost puts it up into God tier. Alrighty. The next game we have is Deltarune, God tier. God tier. No arguments to be had. I will not listen to anyone else. I fucking love Deltarune. I fucking love Deltarune. You know Chapter 5 is gonna come out this year, you guys? Did you see Toby said they're already working on the Japanese translation? Anyway, I love Deltarune. Susie Deltarune, I love you. She's going feral again, chat. No, I'm fine. I'm fine, you guys. I haven't watched a Deltarune theory video in like a month. I'm fine. Anyway, speaking of god tier games, you guys, up next is Fortnite. What do we think, you guys? Is Fortnite god tier? Our one Fortnite stream where I barely knew how to play the game. You know, as amazing a game as Fortnite is, we did only play it once. So I think it might need to go in okay, or even not for me. I don't know, I don't mind playing Fortnite every once in a while. I did actually kind of have fun playing Fortnite, you guys. As much as I hate to admit it, it was kind of fun for a one-off stream. Okay, or not for me. You did awesome in it. That is true. I did win it once, right? And got in second a couple times. I didn't do that bad. So I don't know how they do matchmaking, so maybe I was up against a bunch of other people who weren't experienced, but who knows? Fortnite gets C, but only because you won a match. Alright, we will put Fortnite in okay. Maybe one day we will play Fortnite again. Everyone's favorite game. Many seconds, one first. Okay, yeah, I think I'm remembering that now. Oh, the Ice Cream Mountain. Aster's hidden talent, Fortniting. Yeah, guys, did you know I actually play Fortnite every single day? I'm just obsessed with Fortnite, and it's my favorite game, and I play it all the time, you guys. Hold on, I need to eat more of this ice cream. It's melting. You can collab with Creepshow. Oh, does Creepshow love Fortnite too? Oh my god, we can be epic pro Fortnite gamers together. Alright, next game we have is Five Nights at Freddy's 1. Five Nights at Freddy's. Is this where you wanna be? I just don't get it. Why would you wanna stay? What? I feel like I'm going a little bit insane already, you guys. I know you want to put it in God tier. Oh man. Mr. Freddy Fazbear himself was whispering in my ear. He's saying... Okay, we're gonna put Five Nights at Freddy's in okay. It was kind of fun for a one-off stream, but I was kind of getting tired of the game by the end. Which is how we ended up talking about eggs for like 10 minutes. Not so much anymore since the Harry Potter Fortnite collab. Oh, did they do a Harry Potter Fortnite collab? I don't know, I just every once in a while I see they're like, oh, Fortnite collab. I'm like, cool. They got K-pop Demon Hunters in there. It was interesting to see where it originated from, but otherwise, eh. Yeah, I think it was okay for like a one-off, but it was definitely overstaying its welcome by the end of the stream. I do have Five Nights at Freddy's 2 as well, but I don't know if we'll ever play that. I don't know. I think Five Nights at Freddy's is okay every once in a while, but I think it's one where if I'm going to experience it, I'd rather just watch someone else play it rather than play it myself. Why is he saying whore in your ear? Because he loves insulting me. No. I think he like kind of makes that noise. He's like whore, whore, whore. And that's just how people interpret it. As in saying whore, 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 whore. We talked a lot about eggs, yeah. you know, it's fun to talk about eggs. Eggs are tasty. I love talking about food. In case you haven't picked up on that, I love food and talking about food. If I ever get to the point where I get like a hand cam set up and like live on my own, maybe we'll do a cooking stream sometime, but that's not until like a very distant future. But I do think it'd be fun. Aster could play Hellmart in October? What's Hellmart? Is that a game that's coming out? He's judging you for having a hair. He saw my wife pawn and he was like, whore. Alright, Hellmart. First-person horror simulation game where players work as a clerk in a 24-hour convenience store. I feel like I might have seen a little bit about it. I don't know. Looks interesting. I would like to play more horror games, though. I think we have Soma on the list, but we'll see. We'll play games. We play games here sometimes, you know? Would be very cool. Aster the mukbang streamer. I don't know what we'd make, but we'd make something someday. Alright, next we have... Where did it go? Here it is. King of the Castle. So King of the Castle, I think we ended up playing it twice because one game took at least 2 streams. But I think the second stream, it only went like halfway through, so then we switched to Peak. We played this one because it has Twitch integration. I do think it was fun with the Twitch integration. The game did take a bit longer than I thought it would. And like, it was kind of fun. But not like... You know, I'm not like... I'm not like super itching to play it again. But I think... we'll probably play it again eventually. S tier, that was a good game. Or maybe A. Oh, you want to put this game in S tier? I don't know. I think it was decent, but I don't know if I like super loved it. But it was really fun to have the Twitch integration. So I think I'm probably gonna put it in pretty good. But we probably will play it again eventually. So we can play together. Graveyard Keeper would also be a fun horror adjacent game for you. I think I've seen a little bit of that. It does look kind of fun. I am eagerly awaiting for Grave Seasons to come out. The like horror Stardew Valley game. Stardew Valley-esque game. That looks fun. If Hellmart ever gets a co-op mode, that would be the next Aster and Creek collab. You know, if it did, they probably would. They probably would like it. Still Wakes the Deep is a good horror game. That one, I think, might end up on my wishlist. Maybe, I don't know if it's on my Steam wishlist. I should probably add it. Undertale-themed baked goods. Oh, we could do the butterscotch cinnamon pie. That could be fun. I need to look at the recipes because sometimes you find a recipe and it looks good, and then it's like, oh, you need to put it in the fridge for like 2 hours or overnight. It's like, well, that doesn't work very well for for a cooking stream. I just need to make sure it's not something that like requires several hours of downtime. Twitch integration is good. Yeah, I do think compared to like Cult of the Lamb, it was nice how the Twitch integration like kept going. It wasn't just like, oh, you get to make your character and then that's kind of it. I mean, Cult of the Lamb does have a little bit more where you can like donate to the totem, and also technically there is an option where you can type in a message and have it appear in game, but I turned that one off because I was like, that just feels like you're playing with fire. Especially if you have like random people come to the stream just to join. I do feel like the Twitch integration was maybe a little more exciting for you guys. Yes, changeling. Aster making spider donuts would be a blast. It's been a long time since we made donuts. I don't know, I'd be a little worried of using like hot oil by myself, but we'll see. We'll see. Like I said, this isn't something that would happen for like a long time. It is, I like it a lot. Yes, the spider donuts was the first thing that came to my mind. That would be fun. There's a lot more now, which is fun. No, I definitely wouldn't abuse that. There's a lot more. Oh, there's a lot more Cult of the Lamb integration? No, I definitely wouldn't abuse that. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely trust you. We would never abuse that, princess. Yeah, and that's exactly why I didn't turn it on. Thank you for demonstrating exactly why. Alright, next we have... Who's Lila? So for Who's Lila, I was excited to play the game because I did think it was a really interesting concept. The whole like controlling your facial expressions to determine how your character reacts. I wasn't expecting all the ARG elements, and that kind of took me by surprise. I'm trying to decide how I feel about it. Because I do think it was cool, but I think by the end, I was maybe a little confused. And I might have just been like, kind of pushing to get to the end. But I do think it was a very interesting game. I don't know if I'd put it in love it, but I don't think I'd put it in okay, because I do think it was pretty cool. I think maybe I'd put it in pretty good. I don't know. The ARG stuff kind of pulled you out of it, I think. I think it, you know, I think that is valid. I think that did kind of happen. I think maybe if I knew it was going to have ARG elements going into it, it wouldn't have thrown me off as much. But I'm not sure if that was necessarily my favorite part of it. I think, yeah, I think you put it exactly right. It kind of pulled me out of it a little bit. Kind of pulled me out of my immersion. Since we had to keep feeding you hints because a lot of it wasn't intuitive. Oh, that's right! It took me forever to get that one thing because it wasn't popping up on my on the pages I was looking at. You were like, go to the Steam page store, but on most of the versions I looked at, it didn't have it there. That's right. Yeah, Lila was interesting, but not my thing. C or B at a push. Yeah, see, like... I wanted to like it a lot. I think as it went on, maybe it kind of lost me a little bit. But I do think there was a lot of cool stuff in there, but I don't know. I think maybe I will just put it in okay. I do think it was a cool idea. Okay, what game is next? Oh, next we got Peak! God tier. I really like Peak. Peak is really fun. I think of all the like co-op games that I've played on stream, it's one of my absolute favorites. I really like Peak. I'm surprised I ended up liking it so much. But I really like it. I've been kind of thinking about like why I like it so much compared to a lot of the other co-op games we played. Not that I dislike other co-op games that we've played. A lot of them are fun. But like, I think what I like about it is that it's a good mixture of like having an actual challenge and stuff to do while still having a like time for like kind of cozy, fun, like chill moments as well. It's got some downtime where you can goof around as well. So it's like, you know, we play Mario Party and stuff like Mario Kart, and those are fun, but it's kind of like, you know, you're always going, you're always doing things. And then if you have a game like Animal Crossing, where you can play together, and it's chill, but there's not really much to do. But like, I feel like Peak is a good in-between of that. It feels like we actually have a goal to reach and a challenge. But there's also lots of fun downtime to just be silly goofy. Why isn't Mario Kart World on this list? I was gonna say I hadn't played it, but now that I think about it, I did play it, didn't I? But wasn't it... It was at the end of a stream, wasn't it? Like, I played something and then we switched to Mario Kart. That's why it's not on here, because I didn't see it on the VOD, because it probably listed it second on the file name. Let me see. Should I grab it real quick? Well, where would we put Mario Kart? I mean, I'd probably end up putting it in okay. I haven't played it too much. Mario racing games in general aren't really like my thing, but I don't mind doing them every once in a while. I really only have it because my parents got me the bundle for my birthday. Well, my parents and my brother. So I'd probably put it in okay, but I wouldn't mind playing it more with friends if they want to. I want to play it with the guys more. Peak. Yeah, Peak is really fun. I'd be down to play it with more people. But yeah, I'd probably put Mario Kart World in okay. I really haven't played it too much. I played it a little bit with friends offline. But it's probably not a game that I would... I probably wouldn't play it much unless someone like invited me to play it. Okay, and then next we have the Crooked Man. But I'm eating my ice cream again. Okay, I might talk about all 4 of the Strange Man series together, because I feel like my opinions on how they relate to each other, or like which one's better than the other, I think is gonna affect things. Because I think, when I was thinking of all of them, I feel like they're all kind of on the same level mostly. I think they're all kind of about the same quality. I think they're decent games. They're not like amazing games, but I think they're decent. I don't... It doesn't really feel like there's a ton of improvement over the course of the games. Not that I think Uri did a bad job with them. It just, if you compare the Hanged Man to the Crooked Man, they still feel like they're on about the same quality. I'd say the Strange Man series are all C except the Hangman, which might be B. Oh, you like the Hangman, the last one, the best? I was gonna say that I would probably put Crooked Man, the first one, in pretty good. And then the other 3 in okay. Hanged Man was a good story without the flaws or the weird stuff in the other 3. When you're talking about the first one is the Crooked Man. Yeah, I know. It is easy to mix up the Crooked Man and the Hanged Man. Because technically, like, in the Crooked Man, he also is, like, a hanged man, and yeah. But the first one is the Crooked Man. That's the one with David. Then the Hanged Man's the last one. That's the one with Will. I thought Hanged was first because the guy hung himself. Yeah, that's the thing. That's why it's confusing. Because it's like, well, yeah, technically he is also a hanged man. But yeah, I agree with you. And I think I mentioned this before, but when I was talking about like Urdi's game design, I think she kind of has this issue where like she'll put you in a giant space where you keep unlocking more and more doors and like areas to it, but she doesn't always give you a ton of direction. So sometimes you can get stuck because you're just not sure what to do, and there's just so many different rooms to check, and it's just not always like intuitive. Like, if you want to have someone, like, just drop them in a room and have them figure out what to do, that works if it's just, like, a singular room, and then they'll figure out, okay, I just need to, like, check everything in the room to figure out what to do. But if you try that in, like, a giant space that's, like, multiple hallways and multiple rooms with tons of objects in each room, it doesn't work that well. Because it's like, I don't want to spend 30 minutes checking every single object in every single room. So I think part of the reason the Crooked Man works better is because it's like 3 big areas instead of like 1 big area. So it doesn't fall into that issue as much just due to the fact that there's 3 areas, 3 slightly smaller areas rather than 1 giant area. I don't know if I explained that well, but that's what I think. But I do overall enjoy the games. Like, you know, they're little indie games. They were originally made for free. I'm not gonna judge them on the same level as I would, like, a big studio game. I think they all have, like, decent stories. I do like the story of the Crooked Man. I do really agree with you, Ash, that it doesn't have some of the weirdness that some of the other ones do. I think overall they don't have, like, a ton of weirdness just compared to some, like, other things. Other kinds of, media. But there's still a little bit in there that makes me go, eh. The Sandman probably had the worst of it, but, you know. But yeah, that's what I think. Overall, I did like the first one the best. The weirdness was off-putting. Yeah, I don't know why they did that in the Sandman. I don't know, they could have just had him be more like a grandpa figure and have him view her as like his grandchild. And he's like, wow, I don't have any family. You're the closest I have to family. That could have been cute. But anyway. If Udi does come out with more games, I might be interested in them. I think she does have one other one newer one that I haven't played. That one isn't labeled horror. I think it's just more like murder mystery. Or just mystery. But maybe we'll play it eventually. Did you guys have a favorite protagonist in each of these games? I was trying to figure out who my favorite is. Playing the Crooked Man, I was like, David's just kind of okay. He's just kind of a regular guy. But I think as the games went on, I kind of got more attached to David, because sometimes we'd play as the other characters, I'd be like, I kind of missed David. So I think I did end up being kind of fond of David by the end. And I do kind of like, Sophie. Part of it might just be that she's the only female protagonist in these games. I feel like my least favorite is probably Keith. Though I did become fond of him as time went on, but he's still my least favorite. And I'm not sure about Will. Will's alright, you know, he's a sad little kid. So that puts him over, Keith. But I don't know if I liked him as much as David and Sophie. Don't know, last game David was pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. But I think I do like David and Sophie more than Keith and Will. But anyway, the next one, we did those. Technically there's some other games in between those, but I figured it would just be best to put them all together. Next game, Undertale, God tier. It's on my list of top 6 favorite games. It's God tier. I love Undertale. I love you, Undertale. I love you, Goat Mom. I love you, Fishwife. I love you, Sans Undertale. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play Undertale, because it was a good time. And I hope you're enjoying watching me kill all of our beloved characters in the genocide route that we're currently playing. still can't believe that I defeated Undyne in 4 tries. Oh my god. I'm hoping that's a good sign for whenever we fight the final boss, but we'll find out. We'll find out. Did I tell you guys that the first time I played Undertale was when I was living with Bree and we were in college together? And we played it together with our other roommate. We were eating popcorn at the time, so we named the character Corn. That's so cool, thank you. I love you, Goat Mom. I love you, Fish Wife. Killed them last Tuesday. Listen. I was gonna say it was Monday, but it might have been Tuesday for you. You are in a different time zone. Undyne was weakened by the power of love. Yeah, she saw me and she's like, damn, I can't fight you. Oh, you're so sexy. I can't call myself sexy, that feels weird. Yep, Tuesday for me. Alright, I'll give you that one. I'll give you that one. You're not wrong. Okay, next. What is next game? Well, Boogeyman, we already did that. Pokemon Legends ZA. I think I'm gonna put it in Love It. I did like it a lot. I had a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing it on stream. I was trying to decide how I feel about this one versus Legends Arceus. I might like Legends Arceus a little bit more still. But I did like the battle system in this one. I thought that was fun. And I enjoyed the gameplay loop of the main game. And I liked a lot of the characters we met throughout it. You know, Corbo and the Bond and Felipe. That was fun. I don't quite think I'd quite put it in God tier, but I think I would put it in Love It. I didn't put a separate one for the DLC because I didn't think about it until just now. I don't think I like the DLC as much as the main game. I had a lot of fun playing the main game, and as soon as we switched to the DLC, it was starting to drag for me. So that if I was listing the DLC separately, I'd probably put it down to like pretty good or even okay. But I like the main game a lot. Everyone liked 4. He's fun. He's fun, you know. A lot of people were thirsting over him when his design first came out, which, like, I get. So I was a bit like, well, I don't know if I'm gonna like him as much as everyone else. And then I met him, I was like, yeah, he's pretty cool. He's fun. I also really like Felipe, though. I wish more people liked Felipe. That's my man's. My homeboy. I like Felipe. But yeah, the characters are fun. I liked how they got to like keep coming back. Since everyone just lives in the same city, so it's like even when you'd move on to like the next adventure, sometimes the old characters would pop up and be like, oh, I'm part of this too. That was fun. You pissing off Quartz, really some of my favorite clips. Oh my god, the whole ladder thing was hilarious. That was so good. Best part of the game. Felipe is good. He is good. I love him. Orbo is like my favorite archetype though. Understandable, understandable. He has a very good character design. He has a very endearing personality. He's good. I still do kind of wish that he was a woman, like I kind of thought he was when he first appeared in the commercial, but it's fine. He can be a twink. Just another twink I can butchify one day. I did see art of someone draw him. I saw someone draw him as a woman. I was like, this woman is beautiful. Put her in the white font. Love that man. I long to punch him. That's the best kind of character to love. Where you're like, this is my favorite little guy, little lady. I'm going to slam dunk them. Oh, the ladder, truly a delightful time. That was so good. Tomboy core sounds awesome. Yes, yes, the vision. Okay. Next one is we did the Hangman. Next one is the Forest of Drizzling Rain. Okay, I'm debating on this one. I wouldn't put it in God tier. But I did enjoy it. I liked the updated art. I really like Kentaro and Shiori. I like Kentaro a lot as a character. Seeing him again was one of the main reasons I wanted to play the game, because it was like, I remember liking that character a lot. And then he popped up. I was like, yeah, I like this guy. This was a good time. But I also ended up becoming— oh no, my ice cream! Sorry, part of it fell off onto my keyboard. But it's fine, it didn't fall on the key part. But I ended up getting more fond of Shiori as well. I like her quiet stubbornness. B for me. Feels like B debating on A. Yeah, I'm debating. Cause like I feel like I'd put it over the Crooked Man, but would I put it over Pocket Mirror? I feel like Pocket Mirror is maybe like, in terms of like the quality of the game and like how it's developed, it's probably above the Forest of Drizzling Rain, but I feel like I did like the Forest of Drizzling Rain more than Pocket Mirror. And I did like the updated art style as well. I don't know, would I put it in Love It or would I put it in Pretty Good? I don't know. I feel like my love of Kentaro and Shiori is pushing me to put it in Love It. I feel like I don't have a lot in the Love It right now, which is tempting me to put it in there. I think I'll put it in Love It for now. I think I did enjoy it enough. My ice cream is melting. Oh my god. Hold on, I gotta clean this up. And by clean this up, I mean slurp up this melting ice cream with my mouth. Okay, I can put it down now. Yeah, I think I'll keep it in Love It for now. I think it was, yeah. I did really enjoy the updated art style. Sometimes I would go back and look at screenshots from the old version. I was like, oh yeah, that's a big improvement. She'll be licking the keyboard to make sure she misses nothing. I'm not licking the keyboard. It didn't get much on the keyboard. I'm licking the ice cream itself. Okay, next game we have is In Stars in Time. God tier. God tier. I already fucking love this game. It's right up my alley. I am sad that the VOD from last week is corrupted, but that just means we get to play more of the game. Yippee! Wahoo! Okay. I'm so excited to see where this game goes and what the ending's gonna be. My social media algorithms have started to pick up on the fact that I like the game, and every once in a while they're like, here's an In Stars in Time post, and I'm like, no spoilers! Get out of here! I wasn't able to watch, so I'm looking forward to watching the VOD. Wait, what? Did you not hear about— oh my god, Errol. Have you not heard about how the VODs got corrupted? So basically last week on like Thursday, during a period of like several hours, there was an issue on Twitch where any VOD that was like recorded during that time had this sort of glitch or corruption where the VOD just like loops the last couple of minutes of the stream. So if you go to that VOD, I still have it up because I didn't want to mess with it in case there was some way to save it. If you go to that VOD, it's literally just my ending stream, the ending screen, looped over and over for the entire 3 hours. And Twitch said that they fixed it, but what they mean is that they stopped it from happening to other people. When people ask them about the VODs, they're like, yeah, those VODs are unrecoverable. Now, if you go to the VOD, and you go to the bottom of the screen where, like, the like time bar is and you like hover over it, you can see the little preview of each part, and it still shows the original video in the preview. So it feels like the video data is still there. And then if you go on mobile and you go to the VOD and then you click audio only mode, which is something only available on mobile, it plays the original audio. So it's like, okay, it seems like the original data is still there, but I don't know if it's just hard to recover or Twitch just doesn't care to fix it. But yeah, we're probably just gonna have to replay a chunk of the game. Which, thank God, I like to save in a new save slot every once in a while. So I do have a save from kind of pretty early on in the stream. So we should be able to replay most of it. But yeah, it is unfortunate. it made me mad. And if you go to Twitch's Twitter and look at the replies, you see a bunch of people who are mad. I saw someone, oh my god, I feel so bad. Someone was like, is there any way to recover it? That was my debut model stream. And I was like, oh no, not your debut stream. Oh. So yeah, it just kind of sucks. I was trying to figure out if there was a way to save it, but so far I don't think there is. So the next stream is tomorrow, so we're probably just gonna have to replay it. You'll just have to loop Errol so you can go back at watch. Oh yeah, Errol, just loop. Just loop back there. Loop back to Thursday and watch it live. Loop back to Thursday and tell me at the beginning of the stream to start recording the stream. So sad, I wanted to watch it again as I missed some of the stream. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We'll be able to replay most of it, but I am sad that like my initial reactions are gone. That's the reason I record my streams now. Yeah, I should probably start doing that. I was meaning to do it today and Monday, and then I didn't. But I'll probably at least do it for tomorrow. Because if I fucking play through that entire section of the game again and it gets corrupted, I'm gonna go insane. I'm gonna go insane. But anyway, yeah, that is my pain for this week, Errol. If only it had happened on like an art stream or something that I wouldn't have cared as much about. But no, it's like, let's do it in the middle of a story-heavy game that you love. Further insane. Yes, yes. Sorry, thank you for the clarification, Ash. Of course. I'll DM you a reminder for stream. I was actually gonna say, if tomorrow, once I start the stream, you guys are you guys are free to message in the chat and be like, hey, are you recording the stream? And then I can make sure I'm recording it right then and there. I wish I was actually going to pester you and ask if you were planning on recording and put it on YouTube because I was so excited about you playing it. See, I do like to download my VODs and upload them to YouTube. In fact, I think the second stream of In Stars and Time went up today. But yeah, I like to put the VODs on YouTube so people can watch them later if they want. And I was like, that's why we're gonna replay it, because I want to have the VOD of it. I don't just want it to be, like, missing. And I knew I was gonna be too tired to watch most of it live. It's okay. We'll replay it, and then I'll make sure to have the VOD for that one and upload it to YouTube. But yeah, that's why I like to have the VODs, so that in case anyone misses anything or they just wanted to go rewatch something, it's there, it's available. Alright. We have our last two games here. We have Escaped Chasm and excuse me, I had a cough. We have Escaped Chasm and Dweller's Empty Path. We have Timmy Chang's 2 games. So I think for these, I think they were nice little games to play. I like the art. Temmie feels like she's setting up an interesting world here. I will say they both feel like something that's leading up to something bigger. I knew Escape Chasm was going to be that, but it felt like Escape Chasm was leading up to Dweller's Path, but then Dweller's Path still kind of feels like it's leading up to something else. Like, it wasn't as much of, like, a big adventure or big story as I thought it was going to be. It was more like a little snippet. Like a little... just a little chunk of some sort of bigger game. So I think overall they were good little, like, beginner games. But they don't necessarily feel like... what's the best term? Fully realized? Like I said, they both feel like they're leading up to something bigger. Which I don't know if she is planning on making something bigger. But yeah, C both, I think. Nothing wrong with them, but feels like stepping stones as opposed to full-on experiences. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I do hope she goes on to, like, make a bigger project. Because I think with the world and, like, the backstory and all the characters she set up in Dweller's Empty Path, it feels like it has the potential to be, like, some big epic story. Which obviously is a lot of work. I don't know how big of a project she wants to take on. And she is working on Deltarune right now. But I do think it would be cool if she did try to do some sort of big realized story at some point. They're both interesting and fun plus funny, but not much. Yeah, that's what I feel. But I do think they were good. They were good work for her, and I do hope she goes on to make something bigger as well. I will say with Dweller's Empty Path, there are apparently multiple endings. I did find out that there is a specific ending for if you do all of the tasks, except for the ones that have you interact with that, like, demon guy. I forget his name, but he's, like, the demon guy that was obsessed with Yoki, and he was, like, outside her house. If you don't talk to him, and then you don't do the 2 tasks that require you to talk to him, he will show up at your house at the end and be, like, really mad at you for not talking to him at all. And then he'll give Yoki, like, a really bad nightmare that night. I was like, oh, that's interesting. I think it technically has, like, 5 different endings. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the games. Like I said, I forgot to include Mario Kart World, but it would probably be an okay. We did also technically play Splatoon 3 a couple times this year, but I was like, we did that last year, and it's not like we played a ton of it. It's like, you already know I love Splatoon 3. When a new Splatoon game comes out, we'll put it on the tier list. Which, there will be one next year, because Splatoon Raiders is coming out this year. When? We're not sure. But it'll come out, and I will play it. And I'm sure I'll love it. He really threw a tantrum, huh? Let's see. Okay, so I ended up not really using these 2 down here. We could put Fortnite there. No, it's fine. So what do you guys think? How do we feel about all this? Is there anything, any placements that you want to challenge? The God tier. Yeah, these are all good. Yeah, because we didn't put a ton in Love It, but that's okay. Pretty good. Banjo, Quilted Lamb, Pocket Mirror, Picking Tree, King of the Castle, Crooked Man. Okay. Let's see, I think that ended up being 23 games. Nice. Looks good to me. Yeah, I think so. I think we played a good amount of games this year. I like how many RPG Maker games and RPG Maker-esque games we played. Those are some of my favorite, and I would like to play more. I think this is looking good. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Alrighty. What do I do with this? I can download it. Maybe I'll do that later. But for now, we can move on to something else. It's your list, so ultimately it's how you feel about them. That's true. That is true. I am willing to be swayed, though, if anyone wants to argue their point. but I feel like this is pretty good. Alrighty. So now that we've finished this, we have some other things we can do as well. Would you guys prefer if we did the Omegaverse quiz first, or if we did the favorite Pokemon picker? I figured when we do the Pokemon picker, I'd probably do like top 30 Pokemon maybe, and then once we get to 30 we can stop. I don't know. I'm just not sure how long each of them will take. Omegaverse first? Okay, we can do that. I found this quiz on Quotev.com. I haven't gone through it to see how good it is because I didn't want to like spoil myself on the questions. But I think there's a lot of different Omegaverse quizzes. I just wasn't sure which would be the best one. So this is the one I have here, but if anyone else is aware of one that's like really good, feel free to let me know. Pokemon one feels like it will be longer. Yeah, I feel like that's gonna take us a while. We can do this one. Does it say how many there are? I don't know. This is the one I think we all did on Berry Stream. Okay, okay. You guys can feel free to do this one too if you want. I don't know if I can I post things in chat? Okay, I think links will work if I post them in chat. They might not work if you guys post them in chat. But let me know if that link actually showed up for you guys. Gotta get a prediction going on what you'll get. Oh, yeah. We should do that. Okay, how do I do prediction? Just do it like... yeah, like that. And then do this. Let's start a prediction. Okay. Prediction... hello, let me type. Previous prediction, okay. What Omegaverse identity am I? What Omegaverse identity is Aster? Omega, Alpha, Beta. Probably just those three. Aster radiates lethal energy regardless, so maybe Alpha? You're gonna call me an Alpha? Wow. The mission period, how long should we do it? 5 minutes too long? I'll just do 5, maybe 2 minutes. I can't do 3 minutes. It's 1 minute, 2 minutes, or 5 minutes. I'll just do 2 minutes. Okay, I think that's all I need to do, right? The streamer mob will need to confirm the outcome of... okay. There we go. It's going. Okay, so you guys can try and predict what I'm gonna be. Am I an Alpha? Am I an Omega? Or am I a Beta? Betas are just regular people. If you guys do it, you can post what you get too. I'll eat my hat if she gets Alpha. Leaning towards maybe one of the Alpha. I have limited Omegaverse knowledge. I got you. She has this aggression, but she's also a bot. Oh no. Alright, you guys. Let's see. It's time to start. Okay. What's your ideal partner? So I have all these different things I can click. We have submissive, cuddly, motherly, assertive, protective, independent, tender, easily flustered, funny, social, obedient. I don't know. Cuddly? I think cuddly could be nice. Protective? I could go for a babe that's protective, yeah. I feel like people talk about Omegas as feeble/sweet, which is very not Aster. You can find Omegas who are feral. Actually, one of my favorite Omegaverse stories has a very feral Omega who who carries around a metal pipe with him and beats up people. I feel like independent would be good, because personally, I kind of like to spend a lot of time alone and be independent. So even though I would like to spend time with my partner, I'd probably also want a lot of personal space. So if they also want a lot of personal space, that would work well for us. If they wanted to spend every waking moment together, I might go slightly insane. I think I got Loner Alpha from this test and just felt burned. Oh no! No, burned by the Omegaverse test. Yeah, I know I'm lonely test, thank you! Damn. You even got the Omegaverse quiz out here. Oh, and you're lonely. It's not letting me vote? Oh, did it not work? Well then, I don't know which you would be, because that feels very you. Did the prediction work at all? Because I feel like it should have something pop up. It took a few tries for me. Should we do it again? Because I feel like there needs to be something to pop up that lets me say what happened. But I think I might have to go into settings for that, actually. Okay, let's see what else. Easily flustered, funny. I think funny would be nice. Obedient, tender? Tender? I mean, yeah. Social? They don't need to be social. I'm not the most social. Okay, we got cuddly, protective, independent, funny. Guys, I'm very indecisive. This is gonna take forever. Okay, and then do we press next? Does it matter which one? Okay. Where would you go for a first date? My house? Absolutely not. I mean, I guess it might depend if I, like, already know this person, but if I'm, like, meeting this person for the first time, you're not gonna know where I live. I'm not inviting you to my house. You have to get to know me first. See, movies and dinner. I do like movies and dinner. The other thing is, I do like going to movies, but I feel like for a first date, I don't know, it's just when you're in the movie, you don't really get to talk much to them. It might be better to do something where you can talk, but you can talk during dinner. So. Bowling could be fun. Aquarium/zoo, that could also be fun. Picnic date. Nighttime hike for a first date. Yeah, let's just go get murdered. Let's just go get murdered. We'll go on a hike at night to get to know someone. That's a great idea. Their house? It's almost as bad as my house. Clubbing? Ew, why would... Listen, I know some people like clubs. I don't want to be around people. That was my thought. I said their house? Okay, if I'm assuming this is someone I'm meeting for the first time, or don't know very well, we're not going to anyone's house. Picnic, I do like a date. Or, picnic is fun. I feel like maybe aquarium/zoo. Because there's the animals, so it gives you stuff to talk about it. And, I don't know, it could be fun. And you could get a snack there. There's food. Okay, we're gonna do aquarium/zoo. But where's the apple orchard? Not the apple orchard! The apple orchard! Apple orchard could actually be fun for first day too. Karaoke before clubbing, right? Karaoke would be fun. I could do karaoke. I don't want to go to the club. I don't want to be there amongst a whole bunch of people dancing and waving their limbs around and being drunk. I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna be seething. I'm gonna be like, why my personal bubble? It's too loud in here. I want to go home. You're doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner. Do you let them win? Have I played Kahoot before? Can't really talk at those either. Yeah. Like, it's like, on the one hand, if it's just you and this person just talking, it could get a little awkward, which is why I think it's nice to have something there to focus on or talk about, but still having time to talk. That's why I think the zoo/aquarium is good. I feel like the picnic date could end up in the realm of not having anything to talk about because you're just sitting there with them. Okay. I don't know if I've ever played Kahoot. What is Kahoot? Okay. It kind of looks like a Jackbox game kind of thing. I mean, if it makes them happy, but I'm an idiot, so I'll lose regardless. It depends on how competitive the other person is, methinks. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, it might depend on what sort of vibe I'm picking up from them. You're doing a Kahoot with a group and your partner, do you let them win? Them winning is disrespectful to me. Absolutely, I'm an idiot. They'd win anyway. No, I'll kick their ass in next Tuesday. I don't see why not. If it makes them happy, I will. See, normally I'd be like, I'll kick their ass in next Tuesday. But yeah, it might depend on the vibes. Because if they're also kind of being competitive and like having a good time and shit talking, I'd be like, I'm gonna kick your ass. But if they seem a little shy or if they seem like a little down, I probably wouldn't like purposefully lose, but I'd probably go a little softer. If it makes them happy, I will. I will happily throw for vibes. Yeah, see, these are all basically yes or no. None of them are like, well, it depends. But some of them are like softer yeses and nos. Didn't know what to pick for this one either, because it depends. Yeah. Although it says your partner. So it's not necessarily... The last one was first date. This one's not necessarily first date. So if I had someone who was my partner and we at least know each other a bit, I'd probably... I think I'll do I will kick their ass the next Tuesday. Because hopefully they would be someone who like has fun kind of shit talking and just being competitive playing games. Because I do that with my family. And if we're a good match, they'd probably like that too. So I'm gonna do that one. I'm not sharing my results. Oh no, Odessa. It's okay, you don't have to if you don't want to. Do you feel called out by the Omegaverse quiz? Okay, you asked someone out on a date, you pay. You're not allowed to pay, absolutely. I'm too nervous to ask someone out. I mean, yeah. I think if I'm asking them out, then yeah, I'd pay. Unless they were like insistent on splitting. But I think if I'm the one asking, then yeah. Yeah. How do you spend your free time? Reading fanfiction. Writing, drawing, anything artistic really. Hands-on activities, woodworking, metalworking, clay. Being active, hiking, swimming, sports, etc. Cooking, listening to music, spending time with my friends. I do listen to music. They don't have video games on here. I do spend a lot of time listening to music, I'm not gonna lie. I got submissive of Omega, which is way off. Oh no. I already fight my family to pay for things. I am sort of stuck between writing, drawing, / listening to music. Because while I wouldn't call that my hobby, but I do listen to music a lot. I'm gonna do writing, drawing, anything artistic, really. We're gonna do... Oh, can I do more than one? Oh! I can do more than one! Okay, never mind. That makes it easy. I do like to spend time with my friends, but I am also a very solitary creature, so I'm also bad at hanging out with friends. I don't think I do enough of this to put it on there. It's only once in a blue moon that I get obsessed with fanfiction. My mother, grandmother, and I have turned it into a spectator sport. It is ingrained in my genes. That's always so funny when people like fight over paying. We'll do these. We'll do these ones. When you play open world games, Minecraft, Terraria, ARK, what do you enjoy doing? Building, PvP, flower picking, mining, resource hoarding, exploring. I take other people's stuff for funsies, farming, pet collecting. Yeah, I don't know if I played too many of these games. I guess in Minecraft I do enjoy mining. I also like resource hoarding. Exploring can be fun too. Farming, I mean I do farming in Stardew Valley, but I think that's a different kind of game. I feel like in Minecraft I probably wouldn't as much. Best question ever, what's your favorite color? Natural colors like earthy browns and greens. Any cool color except for neons. Jewel tones. Pastels. Black, maybe with an accent color. Neons. Warm colors. I like cool colors. Blue is my favorite color, but I also like the other cool colors. I do also like black. Black is like my second favorite color, but we'll go with cool colors. It is with good friends. Deaf, stealing stuff, general shenanigans. That is fun too. You find out your friends have a group chat excluding you. What do you do? Immediate violence. What friends? They aren't mine. Ignore it. People can do whatever they want. Talk about with another friend group. I'm a little gossip. Try cut them off. Talk it over with them. I probably just ignore it, honestly. Honestly, with my friends, we all have like so many different groups for different things that it's like, it doesn't really matter. We're all together in at least one of them, so that's fine. I remember what we did to Bear in the shared Stardew Farm. I felt bad. She's like, where did all my wood go? And we were like, oh. Valid indeed, yeah. Which website do you spend most of your time on? AO3, YouTube, Spotify, Discord, Reddit, calling Discord a website, I guess, Twitter or Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, Snapchat. Oh, TikTok's not on here, interestingly. I mean, if we're counting Spotify, I guess I do listen to music, like, all the time. My Discord, maybe YouTube? I'm gonna do YouTube. You also stole her bed? Oh, did I? I don't remember doing that. I stole her bed? I missed the gaslighting when Barry couldn't see Esther sitting on the bench. That was a good time. That was funny. That's one of those genuine moments you can't just recreate. Was surprised Twitch wasn't either. Oh yeah, that is strange. So I do wonder when this one was made. It says 2023. Okay. I feel like TikTok was still at a decent point then. Pick your ideal superpower. It's flying, but I don't think that's on here. Mind control, shapeshifter, super strength, talk to animals, visibility, healing, pyrokinesis, immortality, time manipulation. See, flight isn't on here. I want to fly. I want to go wee. Wait, hold on. I want to go wee, like that. That's what I want to do. But the Omegaverse quiz said no, you're not allowed to fly. Keep your feet on the ground. You stole our bed and I put up the stinky bun sign in front of his house. This is why he hasn't played it with us since then. Time magic is cool, but invisibility is awesome. You could shapeshift into something that can fly. That's true. I can be an Animorph. I can morph into a hawk like Tobias, and then I can fly around. Shapeshifter, super strength, talk to animals, time manipulation. I think I will go with shapeshifter. That is a cool idea. I mean, if you could, yeah, if you turn shapeshifter, you can turn into a bird. That would be cool. Do you platonically flirt with your friends? Yes, no, I want to. It's not platonic anymore. I've been suffering for so long. God help me. This feels like an awkward one to answer when your friends are watching you live on stream. I mean, yeah, we do. We do that. So I'll say yeah. I think I've talked too much about Hobo throwing it back for me to not say yes to that one. You have 3 watching you and your answer. Oh no. I think you guys have watched enough of our shenanigans to let me answer yes to that one. How do you handle stress? Violence, journal art, take a walk, cry my feelings out, reviews others about it, vent to others, ignore it, it'll go away eventually. I just have to ignore it and it won't matter. Okay. Don't worry about that one. What's your role in a group project? I like to be in charge. I do whatever needs to be done. I do the bare minimum. Make sure everyone else does their shit. Group? Nobody wants to group with me. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been in like a group project. I don't know. I do whatever needs to be done, I guess? I don't know. Dr. Cat's both! Aster, what? Nothing happened. Don't worry about it. Molotov cocktail's the best approach. Surely nothing will go wrong. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I feel like I'm... Hold on, I feel like I need to swipe it up. There we go. There we go, that's better. God, Hobo has made it so I associate the term throw it back with twerking. Thank you, Hobo. We salute you. Aster brings snacks, then eats the snacks. Yeah, that's my role. That's my role. You need to go out late at night to go to the store. It's pitch black and the streetlights are the only source of light. What do? I simply won't go. Why the fuck am I going alone? Phone a friend. I'm scared. Who really needs food anyway? Yes, I'm buff as fuck. Yeah, just a little dark lol. Make someone else go. Wait till morning. I mean, I do like to go to the store at night. Actually, when I lived in Japan, I would usually wait to go to the store at night so it would be less crowded and there was less of a chance that I'd run into like my students or their parents. Not that I dislike them, just because it's awkward. It's just kind of awkward when they see you and they're like, oh, Asuda sensei! And then they try to talk to me. I'm like, Nihongo hata desu. I can't speak Japanese that well. I tried to have a conversation with one of my students at the grocery store and I don't think we fully understood each other, so we just kind of stood there awkwardly. Also, I had so many students that I didn't necessarily recognize all of them. But obviously they all knew me. So, but it wasn't pitch black though. And I also had my bike. Am I just walking there? I mean, I'd probably go. Yes, I'm buff as fuck. Yeah. I mean, if I had a vehicle, sure. If I'm walking, I don't know. You're sitting in class and your teacher is being frustrating. How do you handle it? Complain to a friend, confront them in class. Why would I confront them? Complain about it, but make sure the teacher hears. Yell at them and walk out more dramatically than necessary. Talk to the teacher about it after class. Be passive-aggressive, ignore it, give them the benefit of the doubt. I would probably ignore it or complain to a friend. But not in class. I'd probably complain about it after class. Never would I have ever tried to confront a teacher. That just ends badly. Because if you try to say something, they're the one with authority in the situation. So if you try to say something, even if you're in the right, they can turn around on you. It reminds me of this one time when we were in class. It was like maybe junior or senior year. And we were having this class with this specific teacher. And it was like an advanced class. So pretty much everyone in this class had also had this same teacher like a couple years prior, like freshman year. So we were all familiar with her room and the fact that there was this giant crack on the back of the room that had been there since at least our freshman year. And there was one day where it was like kind of the end of class and we didn't have anything to do, so people were just kind of like talking to each other, and some people were messing around a little bit. And at one point the teacher got really mad and told us all to sit down because she thought some of the boys messing around in the back of the class had caused a crack on the wall. And at first we were all confused because we were like, that crack has been there for a year. What are you talking about? But she was like getting mad at this boy about it. And one of his friends tried to stand up for him and be like, no, that crack's been there. And she was like, don't talk back to me. And, you know, it's like in that situation, even though all of us were like, that crack's been there, it's not like we could do anything because she was still the teacher with all the authority. And I'm not entirely sure if he like got in official trouble for it or not. I'm not sure what happened after that, but it was like, kind of sucked. And then I went home and I talked to my older brother about it. He's like, oh yeah, that crack's been there since my freshman year because my friend made that crack in the wall. I was like, wow. Wow. So yeah, that was frustrating. I hope he didn't get in any like actual big trouble for it. I hope she just got her yelling out at him and then dropped it, but who knows. If it affects learning, talk to him after class, otherwise just deal with it, lol. Yeah. Honestly, unless it was a teacher I was like really comfortable with, I probably wouldn't even talk to them. If I was gonna talk to someone, I'd probably just like talk to my friends and be like, what do you think about this? Now, as soon as the bell rings, I'm out. True. Back in college, I was slightly passive-aggressive with the figure drawing teacher because of some of his advice. Ugh. But only because he was a slightly more chill dude. Did we have the same figure drawing teacher? Because if it's the one that Brie and I had, understandable. But I don't know if it was. Teachers be like that. They are. Yeah, okay. Understandable. I won't go into too much detail about this teacher, but let's just say that he might have got a little too casual with my class to the point where some of his bantering was maybe just coming across as insults, and he might have gotten in trouble later and had to write us all an apology. Oops. That was awkward. Yeah, the animation one. Yup, yeah. Ooh. That was an awkward time, but it's okay. In our class, when something like that happened, the entire class insisted the crack was there and the teacher had a mental breakdown and left the classroom crying. Ooh. Ooh, yikes. Ooh. I don't know how I would react if the teacher just ran out of the classroom crying. I don't know what I would do. But in that position where everyone just knew the teacher was in the wrong, we were all just... Yeah. Sometimes you just have to make do. Sometimes you just have to band together with your classmates and muster through the class. Oh, that guy, yikes. My class caused several teachers to leave the room crying or have mental breakdowns. Oh, wow. The forward-facing ribcage on the profile skeleton broke me. I feel like I vaguely remember that one. See, the thing is, in his class, I'm actually kind of shy until I get to know people. So in his class, I didn't really talk much. So I think he never felt comfortable trying to, like, playfully insult me or anything like that. But also, as a result, he barely ever said anything to me, including, like, giving me feedback. And I remember, like, halfway through the class, we had our, like, little one-on-one teacher meetings with him. And I was like, yeah, I feel like you don't give me a lot of feedback and I'd like more feedback. And he was like, okay. And then like the next class, he gave me one piece of feedback and then I don't think he ever said anything to me ever again. So I was like, okay. I'm learning a lot here. I think we caused a teacher or two to quit. Oh my god. That's wild. Oh, thank you for the hydrate and stretch changeling. I could definitely use some. Ugh, stretch. Oh, we just got back to work. We feared the repercussions even though we weren't in the wrong. Yeah. That's how it goes. Even if you're in the right, a lot of people are just gonna be like, oh, you're the kid, so you're talking back. Oof, so he failed. Yeah. It's fine. You intimidated him? I don't know if it was intimidation, more just like... I just came across as really shy and quiet, so he didn't know how to talk to me. Me with the senior teacher. Oh. Our class was a nightmare until year 11. It sounds like it. As the years went by, we stopped respecting their authority to a degree. That's right. Revolt. Revolt. Down with the teachers. Alrighty. I should probably answer this thing now. Alright, I think we've decided. Complain to a friend. What's your favorite emoticon? Oh, here we go. Okay. The the aha, the oh, the mew, the hee, the wink, the emojis only, the 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 or the. Did all that make sense to you guys? Yeah. Okay. Well, I like the sunglasses emoji, but that one's not here. Or emote, sorry, emoticon. These are emoticons, not emojis. Perfectly, actually. I do love the little kitty cat smile, but I love angry kitty cat smile, but that one's not here. But we do have this one, where it's just the angry smile. Kitty cat smile? I don't give them noses. A kitty cat smile? Or angry smile? Because I do love looking like a little demon about to enact mischief on people. But usually I do it with the kitty cat smile. I do it here. I need to do it in chat. That's me. That's what I like to send people. Okay, I'll probably go with the angry one. Which country would you move to? Romania. Why is there a winky face for Romania? Did the creator of this quiz, do they live in Romania? Is that what this is? New Zealand, Germany, USA, Chad. Wild choice. Mongolia, Antarctica, Australia, Norway, France, Mexico, Kenya, England. I like how they put Chad and like not one of the other bigger countries people know about, like China or Japan or even Korea. I mean, I live here. I was gonna say if I was gonna move somewhere, I'd pick Japan, but it's not here. Apparently I'm a submissive Omega. Wow, Ash. Congrats. Congrats on being assigned your Omegaverse gender. I was trying to figure out if there was an Omegaverse specific reason. Oh, for these? You know what? That is true. What does this have to do with anything? It doesn't quite give much of a description, but it is wrong about me wanting to be cared for. I prefer looking after my partner than the other way around. I see, I see. Honestly, some of these questions don't feel very related to what it's aiming for. Why are we talking about where we want to move to? What does that have to do with my Omegaverse gender? I mean, I already live here. Do I have to choose somewhere to move to? Yeah, where's Japan and Canada? Yeah, like, we're putting Chad on here, but not some of those other bigger ones? Can I just say the USA again? What color is math? Oh, here we go. A real question. A real question. IDK changes with my notebooks. Red, blue, green, yellow, black. Math is blue. It is blue. You like Andrew Tate? No. Why is that in my Omegaverse quiz? Hello? What does that have to do with anything? I chose England because it's closest to my actual choice, Scotland. I don't know if they had, like, any Asian countries in there, really, honestly. Was blue for me, too. They want to know who. Oh, they want to know if who says yes so they can ban them from the quiz. No, math is yellow. Worst color for worst subject. Math is not yellow. What the fuck? What the fuck? Yellow? No. What color would yellow be? Yellow could be, like, English. I feel like yellow is one of those colors where, like, it's at the end after I've assigned all the other colors to other subjects, and then I'm like, well, one of them needs to be yellow, so I'll give one of them yellow. Science is green. History is red. Yellow... I guess yellow could be English. I feel like yellow is, like, spelling specifically. Or... maybe religion, but I know most of you probably didn't have religion classes. I feel like purple would more likely be religion now. Who's a beta male, I guess? Oh, I gotcha. If you say yes to liking Tate, you're immediately labeled a guy. Bro. What type of clothing do you wear most often? Hoodies all day, every day. Yeah, loose-fitting Floyd clothing. Very pastel, pretty clothing. Slutty as shit on God's green earth. I want to be the most fuckable bitch at the grocery store. No. Misogyny? What does that mean? What kind of clothes is misogyny? Whatever I have and looks good, Abby, I would wear something else if I was more confident. Hoodies all day, every day. That's what I wear. Wife beater, I guess. You could just call it a tank top. Science, green. History, red. English, blue. Math, yellow. Switch math and English. English can be green as well. I feel like English is a little more up in the air. But math is blue. What do you mean, huh? Only very normal things are being discussed. There was no dress like a 70s university professor, so I just booked hoodies. I have so many hoodies, you guys. Favorite trope? There was only one bed. Found family. Enemies to lovers. Bully to lover. Miscommunication. Omegaverse. PWP. Yandere. This is like porn with plot, right? If it was without plot, it'd be like WO, right? Yandere, hurt, comfort, angst, no comfort, fake dating, arranged marriage. I love enemies to lovers. Oh, you can do more than one? We're just gonna do enemies to lovers because it does say favorite trope. This list. You went to uni in the 70s? Damn you old, Mima. Mima is timeless. Mima can travel to any dimension that they want. Any timeline. Which of these fanfics would you read based on the tags? Major character death, angst, hurt no comfort, found family, terminal illness. Comfort no hurt, sick fic, wing fic, tooth rotting fluff, idiots in love. What is a wing fic? Graphic depictions of violence, kidnapping, Stockholm syndrome, hurt no comfort, suicidal ideation. Strangers to lovers, tattoo shop, AU, mild angst, fluff, no beta, we die like men. I mean, if one of these had hurt with comfort. Suicidal ideation, major character death, angst, hurt, no comfort, found family, terminalist. I'm gonna go honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna read that one. We're gonna read the one about kidnapping. Sorry. None is an option too. No, we gotta pick one. I will endure all kinds of atrocities for a found family story. I do like found family. But I feel like there's only... I don't read a ton of fanfiction. Only very specific fanfictions I read. You're walking through a public space and see someone beating up an innocent person. It's just you three there at the moment. The attacker looks to be more muscular than you. What do? I step in and get beat up immediately. I ignore it, walk quickly past. I step in and try to make the attacker back off. I try telling off the attacker and run when they come towards me. I join in. This beta cook probably deserves it. I stand there indecisively and turn around. See, in a realistic situation where this is happening, I don't know if I'd actually want to step in. I feel like, why don't they have an option to, like, call the police or something? Or to, like, go get help. I don't really read fanfic, so I just answered like I was picking a new book. I got you. I very rarely read fanfic. Just every once in a while if I see something. Call the cops is the sensible option. Yeah, I feel like, you know, have someone else come in. Wanted to know where's... Call the police. Okay. I step in and try to make the attacker back off. I feel like... I guess that one. Since there's no, like, call for help option. Try to de-escalate. I've read like 5 fanfics and they were from Mythcraft SMP. I will not disclose the fanfics I've read. That's for me and God to know. What do you do if you're sick and have a prior engagement? Call it off. It's just a cold. I'll live. I'm sure nobody will get sick. I will go and feel guilty the whole time. I stay home and reschedule. They should be thanking me for getting my germs on them. I don't consider them fanfics, just additional content. I got you. I mean, if I'm sick, I'd probably call it off. I guess if it was a little cold, maybe not, but... I don't want him to... I don't want the other people to get sick. I mean, this one says it's just a cold, I'll live, but this doesn't specifically say cold, it says if you're sick. And it's like, if I just have a cold, that's different than if I'm, like, really sick. How sick am I? How sick am I? Call it off. I stay home and reschedule. Probably that one. I read the occasional fanfic, mostly DC comic SFW ones. I see. 230 followers goal is reading one of your secret fanfics. That will never be a goal. You will never know then. You will never know. That last answer, the list tab. What the fuck? I'm not getting any more sick. Yeah. I don't want to go and get people sick. Someone is yelling at you for something you didn't do. How do you reply? I start yelling back and insulting them. I wait for them to get done. I wait for them to get done and calmly explain what's going on. I start crying, beat them up and call them slurs, fight them. I don't reply. I feel like this one's really dependent on, like, the situation and, like, who's yelling at me. Like, is this someone I know? Is this, like, a random stranger? Is this, like, my manager at work? Is this a family member? I feel like my reaction is going to vary depending on that. I'll be very honest. Sometimes if someone's yelling at me, I still start crying. I start yelling back and insulting them. If I'm really angry, that would be what would be really tempting for me. I don't know. It's hard because it would really depend on the circumstances and, like, how I'm feeling in the moment. It's easy to pick one now when I'm, like, calm and not in that moment, but it's hard to determine how I would actually respond. I feel like this is the one I would want to try and do. So I'll try that one. I used to cry if someone yelled at me, still likely would. Yeah. See, I feel like most of the times that I've been yelled at, it's when I was a kid and it was an adult yelling at me. So it gets back into the same situation of like, you can't talk back to the teacher because you're a kid. Now that I'm an adult, and if someone were yelling at me, I think my reaction could be a little different. Because like I'm older and feel more like I'm on equal grounds with whoever's yelling at me. You're on the internet and have somehow managed to get yourself into an internet argument about something you're coming to realize you're clearly wrong about it. How do you handle it? Admit you were wrong and apologize, double down anyway, delete your original comments so nobody realizes it was you and live in embarrassment for the rest of your life. Edit a Wikipedia page to prove them right, block them. It's probably between these two. I would want to... You should probably admit you were wrong and apologize, but I'll be honest, sometimes I know I'm not always good at that, so I'd probably be really tempted to just delete the comment and then pretend it never happened. Is the sentry thing still for me, but would likely call them out on it or yell back now? Yeah, kinda how I feel. Oh. What would I do? I would probably try to do this one. We'll pretend that I would choose that one. What's your opinion on Elon Musk? Why are we asking about these people? What does this have to do with the Omegaverse? Your friend comes out to you. How do you respond? I'm gay or not a competition. Thank you for telling me. I'm so proud of you. LMAO, okay. You're gay? That's kind of gay. I don't know if I'd be comfortable with being friends with them. I already know, dumbass. Honestly, if it was someone that didn't know I was gay, I'd probably be like, me too, girl. Which is generally what happened. I'd probably just try to be supportive. It might depend on my relationship with them, because if it's someone I'm like really close to and goofy with, then I might go with a goofier answer. But I think overall, I probably just try to keep it positive. And make sure my response really comes across as like a positive without any sort of without leaving any possibility that it might have accidentally come across as unsupportive. If that makes sense. Quadruple down, do as the ACC SCC would want you to do. If you like Musk, you're labeled a moron. True. My niece's gaydar was going off for years before he came out. Would depend, yes, yeah. Yeah, see, it's a little hard because I don't know my exact relationship with this friend. So I'd just go with that one, the most supportive. Aw, yeah, that is cute, Odessa. What's your favorite genre of television / books? Romance, sci-fi, slice of life, historical fiction, rom-com, action, fantasy, horror. Let's see, I like a lot of these. I feel like I'm gonna lean towards fantasy. You're stranded on an island and could only bring one thing. What would that be? Lighter, book, gun, phone, musical instrument, Swiss Army knife. I mean, phone could be good for calling. To try and have someone come save me. But if I can't connect to anything, then it doesn't really matter. And it would die. I mean, the best thing I feel like might be a lighter or Swiss Army knife. I'm gonna go Swiss Army knife. Provided you have connection. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It could be the most helpful if you have a connection, but if not, it's gonna be kind of useless. You stumble upon a dead body laid on the side of the road. A quick glance around tells you you're alone. What do? Panic, call the cops or report it, hide the body myself, leave it there, it's not my problem, call a friend and tell them about it. Why would you hide the body? You call the cops. What aesthetic do you vibe with the most? Dark academia, void punk / glitchcore, No, I'm not human. Solar punk. Scene / emo / punk / goth / grunge. Preppy, no. Minimalism. Cottagecore. Monochromatic. Brocore / gremlin core. Cyberpunk, not the game. Kawaii. Y2KS. I don't know what that means. Just, I mean, I do like that. That is fun. I do like this as well. I feel like this suits my personality. I do like the look of this. I don't know, what aesthetic you vibe with the most? To what degree? The knife at least offers tool, yeah. Bounce a graviton particle beam off the main deflector dish. That's the way we do things, lad. We're making shit up as we wish. I love sci-fi and horror and fantasy. Yeah, those are all good. See, there's a lot of genres I like, but I guess I would lean towards fantasy if you make me pick one. Steampunk wasn't there, so I went to cyberpunk. Everyone knows what I picked. There's a lot of good things here. I never quite went like goth or emo, but there's some leanings there. There's a lot of cool ones here. I'm gonna go the emo one. What are you most afraid of? Rabies, rejection, abandonment, betrayal, loneliness, spiders, clowns, heights, a specific person, the law, death, and its inevitability. Its inevitability. Wow. Death and its inevitability. I know how to say that word. Why did I fucking fuck it up? Anyway. Rabies isn't on here, so I'm gonna have to go with something else. Abandonment, betrayal, loneliness, height. Not height, not a specific person, not death, not spiders. Loneliness, betrayal, abandonment, rejection. Maybe rejection? I'll go with rejection. Well, you know I didn't pick clowns. Resident clown lover, not afraid of clowns. Rabies is pretty frightening. It is. When you look it up, it's like, damn. Damn, dude. But don't worry, I won't go on my rabies rant right now. What time of day do you like the most? Dawn, noon, dusk, night, morning, evening, twilight, midnight. I like nighttime. I go to a nighttime. You've just been invited to a potluck. Congratulations. What do you bring? I'm invited. I'm hosting the damn thing. I'm making the main course, obviously. I mean, there is a good chance that my family would be hosting it, because that's what my dad tends to do. I'm bringing a dessert. Everyone likes dessert, right? I'm bringing a side dish. I'm bringing chips. I don't know what to bring. I'm not bringing anything. But I definitely bring something. It might depend on if they ask me to bring something specific. I am tempted to bring a dessert, but I also feel like a lot of people bring desserts. That's what a lot of people lean towards bringing. I feel like this is something my dad's discussed. My dad, you know, he likes to cook a lot and bring stuff, so he picks up on patterns. It might be better to bring a side dish to make sure it's not just everyone bringing dessert. Either entree or dessert. Dessert tends to be the fun one to bring. It does tend to be the fun one to bring. I might bring a side dish. I'd probably consult with the host first to be like, hey, do we know what everyone's bringing? But I think I'd be tempted to bring a side dish. Just to make sure. Like, if I wasn't sure what everyone else was bringing, I would probably lean towards a side dish. Just to make sure that we have, like, a lot of actual meal food and that we don't just end up with, like, 10 desserts. You gotta ask or risk the accidental soup party my family once had. Yeah, that's the thing. As much fun as it is to just let people show up with stuff, if there's just like such a big variety on what people can bring, then you probably do want to coordinate it a bit so you don't end up with like 5 trays of brownies. If you leave it a little more open where you're like, okay, 3 people can bring dessert, 3 people can bring side dishes, 2 people can bring other things, and people can sign up for it and do that. But okay, I'll do side dish. You've been supplied with a whiteboard and a whiteboard marker. What's the first thing you draw? Penis, Among Us, a person, favorite fictional character, one of yours / your friend's OCs, a flower, a heart, big titty woman, an animal monster, random inanimate object. I'm gonna draw Hatsune Miku. Hatsune Miku. Yup, 8 different soups, 3 of them potato. Oh no. I mean, at least soup is good. Hold on. I would eat 3 different potato soups. Hold on. A certain goober is texting me. Hey, for no reason whatsoever, do you think I'd be a dog furry or a cat furry? I don't know. I don't know, you guys. Do you think my anonymous friend would be a dog furry or a cat furry? I think I'd go cat furry for this friend. No. Why does my phone always autocorrect nerd to need? No. Oh my god. That's so rude. Yeah, notify anyway. There you go. Shut up, Errol! Shut up! Changeling. You meanwhile are definitely cat furry. You are a human cat. I think personality-wise, yeah, I'm probably a little more towards the cat. Oh, it says text your best friend / partner / group chat. Oh, I didn't realize. Okay. I just saw these. It was like, oh, I have to pick which one. I didn't realize the texting was part of it. Okay. Right now, I'm serious. Ask them if you're a cat girl, dog girl. Doesn't matter your gender. I'm 100% serious. This dog can wait until you get a response. Well, I've already asked the group chat. Okay. You guys are the group chat today, chat. And you guys have told me cat girl. They said some other animal. No, I'm cat girl. I like to bite people and not listen to what people tell me to do and knock things off of shelves. I didn't text my friend. I chose the third option. I had asked in chat too when I got this question. I wonder if there was anyone who got something other than cat girl or dog girl. Which of these images resonates with you the most? Tiny little kitty, Amogus with the drip, spider, bruh moment, bowling alley art, murder, pigeon. Oh, I love this meme! I love this meme so much! I was thinking about this meme the other day. It's so many. He's driving home, and then he just thinks penis, and then he's driving like that. Guys, I think I'm starting to lose it a little bit. I just really love this meme. I wasn't expecting to see it. Oh, this fills my heart with joy. Penis. Okay. Folks said dog. Dog is cute too. I like dog and cat. Ask my best friend. What'd your best friend say? Ask Lex knocking shit off the table. It is fun. It is a good time. Oh, sorry. I got a tear in my eye. I'm just so overjoyed to see one of my favorite memes unexpectedly. This image wounds me on a spiritual level. This one here With purple guy? What? Why is there 5 minutes of it? I think I'm losing my mind a little bit. Hold on. Okay, we got someone's Five Nights at Freddy's hostie, and he's eating burrito. I think I'm officially losing my mind. Hold on. We've gotten to the part of the night where I'm just going a little bit insane. Hold on, I need to wipe my eyes. I can't see because I'm kind. Thanks, Jameson. Thanks for the hydrate. Let me take a look. Stop. I can't drink I'm laughing too much. Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm not gonna look at the screen so I can drink. Okay. Let me stretch, don't die. I'm just losing my mind a little bit right now. I can't look at him anymore. Okay. Alright. Alright, I'm okay now. Read the line bar. I can do it. Okay. Hi. Ooh. No, it's my Easter to ask you a question. Michael Afton from Five Nights at Freddy. What in God's name am I doing here? Where am I? Ah, come on, Mikey. Mikey, ask the reader a question.
After owl jump here.
I can't do this anymore. Michael, what? Why? Vincent, back off, Mike. Author Chan is mine. Jeff the Killer. Grr, Author Chan is clearly a pasta like me. Tiki Toby? Guys, it's like we're back in 2015. I like waffles, hee. Author Chan. Don't mind them. They're kind of silly to let me off. Oh. Okay. Okay. S2.exe stuff. Okay. I'm alive. You know when you just get to that point in the night where just everything's funny? Okay. Okay, it's fine. Girl, what the fuck? Not anymore. I'm unfollowing you on Tumblr and I'm unsubscribing. What is this? Oh, whoa, yes, bestie, I love you. Girl, what the fuck? Hold on, we gotta get through this so we can pick my favorite Pokemon. Wow, we're at question 41 now. Really hitting big numbers here. Tell me, dear test taker, how are you feeling right now taking this quiz? This will affect your results. Pretty good, not gonna lie, it's a bit boring now. This quiz sucks, it's way too long. Where's the option for I'm going insane? I'm excited to know my result. How do you snore based on vibes? Snork me me me, honk shoe, ag. I'm a honk shoe. Honk shoe for me. Yay! The brain cell.
The brain cell are brain celling.
We're brain celling right now. We sure are. I need to stop thinking about the Five Nights at Freddy's fan art.
Yeah.
And a stupid piece
This
of bread on a
big
fork. Okay. Okay. When in public reading smut/fluff, can you keep your face impassive? If you don't read fic in public, this won't affect your results. Yes for both. Which fanfiction site do you read on? I mean, I don't read a ton. I guess AO3. What's your favorite animal? Dog/wolf, bird, fox, monkey, fish, dinosaurs, tiger/cheetahs, cat, cow, rat, possum, raccoon, lion, snake, sheep, goats. They don't have lizard on here. This is rude. I mean, I guess I like cats and lizards. I do like dogs too. I like many animals. I guess I'll go cat. Protective beta? What the fuck? What the fuck? What do you mean by beta? I'm not a fucking beta. I know what I am. You can't tell me what I am. Where's my Omega?
Huh?
Girl, you and I both know I'm an Omega. Get this beta shit out of my face. What the fuck? Get wrecked. The quiz called Astronormy? They did read out their reasoning. I will read it. I'll read it. The rat/possum/raccoon block is strong. It is. Protective Beta. Congratulations on finishing this test, Protective Beta. We at Omegaverse Inc. understand how impatient you are and sincerely value your contributions to our data pool. So as you may have noticed, you are what we call a Protective Beta. You may be thinking, ah, what the fuck, how am I not an Alpha? Or thank fuck, I thought I was going to be an Omega. But rest assured, your diagnosis is completely and thoroughly accurate. Wrong. Like an Alpha, you are protective of your partner and many other relationships in your life, but you don't display quite enough Alpha traits to be landed in that category. I'm sorry, little Beta, but you've been diagnosed with mid. But like an Omega, you're a bit softer on the inside than one might think. You're impatient, sure, but any genuine meanness is just a front you put on because you're traumatized or unable to let people see the you that you keep buried deep inside you without wanting to explode into a billion pieces. Hehe. I'm deleting this paragraph. Leave me alone. Anyway, should you enter the workforce, we would recommend jobs like nursing, teaching, and perhaps even the pharmaceutical industry. We need people like you to be a firm but loving hand to those who need it most. But not therapy. You aren't mentally well enough for being a therapist. Wow, okay. Leave me alone. As a protective Beta, you're most compatible with a submissive Omega, stoic Omega, caring Beta, and submissive Alpha. I'm suing the creators of this quiz. This is wrong. I mean, okay, some of the reasoning isn't bad, but you're wrong. Why am I Beta? Why'd you call me a normie? No. This is wrong. You made me lose my fucking mind, and then you didn't even label me correctly. How could you do this to me? Mine said I should avoid working in retail. Oh my god. Oh no. Well. Listen, we need one of these made by a professional. Not someone role-playing Five Nights at Freddy's. Poor Aster being diagnosed with mid. It's so rude. Which I mean would be nice, but LMAO. Alright, now that we've gone through whatever the fuck that was, we can figure out my favorite Pokemon! Yay! I was thinking of going to about 30, but we can always also just like cut it off whenever. Mine said I shouldn't work with kids, apparently I do terrible. Ash would roast those children. Oh. I like how it's like, oh, nursing, teaching, and pharmaceutical industry. I'm like, I don't want to do any of those. I did a little bit of teaching over in Japan, and I don't want to do any more. And I don't want to do like nursing or being a doctor or anything, because it's too much interacting with other people. And then like their well-being is in your hands, and no. No. Let me be away from people. Let me go lock myself up in my room and draw my funny little pictures. Let me draw my funny little pictures, thank you. Don't you work as a vet? Ooh. Mine did call me a nerd though, so I'm sure you'd approve. Yes, let's go. Correctly diagnosed as nerd. But yeah, I have a terrible filter. I'd tell a child to shut the fuck up. I think I'm okay interacting with kids as like when we're having fun, but once I'm in like a position where it's like, oh, I'm the teacher or I'm the authority figure, then I feel awkward. Because I'm like, well, I don't know how to be the authority figure, but also like I know how to have fun with kids, but then it's like, ooh, how do I balance the right thing of being like the authority but also having fun? I don't know, it's awkward. Mine recommended I be a therapist, and I'm here like, I'm sorry. Aster being a beta normie is fantastic. I'll remember this. New core unlocked. New lore unlocked. We've already determined that this quiz is inaccurate. And remember, Ash, if you call it accurate, that means you're saying that what it called you is accurate too. Submissive Omega. Were you agreeing with that? I can see that happening with a mouthy kid. I got soft alpha. How do you feel about that, changeling? Do you feel like that's true to who you are as a person? Alright, we can finally go over to the favorite Pokemon picker. We can pick our Pokemon that we like. I got Loner Alpha. Wow. It also told me to get into politics? Politics. Who wants to do politics? I do, yes. Oh, okay. I see, I see. Changeling. Changeling likes his result. I guess it's accurate for at least one person. Okay, here it says try split mode, and I'm like, I don't know what split mode means. We're just gonna do classic mode. So the way this works is you just like pick Pokemon you like, and then you keep going through it until by the end it starts to figure out the ones you like the best. Mine said art or science, so I got a good deal out of it. Oh, that's nice. Those are at least good. Okay. I'm just gonna click all the Pokemon that I at least kind of like. So I do like Poochyena. Piggyback. Piggyback is cute, but it betrayed me by evolving into a toucan. Surskit's cute. I do like Altaria. Okay, those are probably the only ones here that I like, really like. I do like Goomy. I do like Houndour. I do like Grubbin. I think the Grubbin line is actually my favorite bug Pokemon line. I do like you, Kingdra. That's probably good. We might want to go through these quickly, because it's going to take a while. I don't remember if there was a description for Submissive Alpha Omega. I think they've all got descriptions, unless this person just never finished actually making the quiz. I do like Fennekin, I like Umbreon, I like Deoxys. That's probably good. Cubone! What else I like? I do like Totodile. I like Totodile enough to click on it. Raikou is cool. Cheese. Cheese string. String cheese. Okay, just those two. Indeedee. Tapu Lele is cool, but I think my favorite's Tapu Koko. Mischievous. I do like Mischievous, kind of. Okay, there's not a ton here that I really like. Oh, wait, Vikavolt. I skipped past Vikavolt. My favorite bug Pokemon. Did I do Koraidon? Koraidon's kind of cool. I'll allow Koraidon. I finished anniversary art. What did you draw? Did you send it somewhere? Let me see. How cute! Oh, this is cute. Hold on, let me see. Let me. Can I bring this? Can I show this on stream? Errol, this is cute. Thank you for the anniversary art, Errol. It is very cute. I like it a lot. Go for it? Okay. Let me see how quickly I can get this into here. Okay, if I just drag it over here, will that work? Yes, okay. And then I can do this. Let me grab it. Let me grab it. Where is it? There it is. Yay! Look at this! Look what Errol drew! This is so cute! You guys are there too! In the background. We're all hanging out. We're having a good time. I'm using you guys as my armrest. It's what you guys deserve. Love how you draw the asteroids, Errol. Yeah, they were cute. Very round. I like how I look tired. That's very accurate. That's me every day. I'm just ready to be done. Thank you, Errol. I really appreciate that. That was really cute. Thank you. Alright, let's get back to our favorite Pokemon. Ash is the little shit in the background. True. The eyeballs are lore essential. Very true. Riaz is the blue one, so he's the armrest. Thank you for being a very comfy armrest, Riaz. Okay, who we got? I do like Charmander, Sneasel, Flygon, Charmeleon. Ooh, I love the Gingmo line. And Drifblim. I do like Shuppet. I like Shuppet. Arcanine's pretty cool. Do I like it enough to click on it? Eh. Pass it for now. Toxel! Gonna put Cosmog here. I love Cutiefly. Anyone else? I do have a soft spot for Swellow, because I did have one on my team a lot in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. I do like Cosmog. I'll put it on there. Dialga. I do like Palafin. I do like Pommel, but I don't know if I like it enough to click on it. Maybe I'll do Dialga as well. In the bag, Nebby. Nebby! I do have a soft spot for Nebby from that storyline. Or Chick from Marowak. That was pretty cute. I do like Cyndaquil. I also like not Mareep. Flaffy, yeah. Did I put anyone else? That's probably good. Okay. Who likes Ice Cube? There's not really any here that I like. But I usually like you to at least click on one. So I'll do Hydreigon, I guess. I love Walrein. Sneasler's cool. I don't think I like it as much as Sneasel and Weavile, but I like it enough to click on it. Sceptile. I do like Steel. That's probably good. Okay. Rico. Applin. Not Toucannon. Get out of here. Do you like Azumarill? Do you like enough to click on it? Okay. Oh, Charcadet. Yes. Tinkaton. Yes. Tapu Koko. Yeah. I do like. We'll skip Growlithe for now. Who else we got here? Oh boy, we got Eternatus, the Pokemon that I was really good at drawing from memory. I do like Armaldo, and I do like Steel, and I do like Mew. I like Snivy enough to click on it. God, look how much progress we have left to do. It is Okay, we gotta speed up. We gotta speed up. Combustion. Weasel. Ooh, Duckman. Litten. Let's go. Okay. Lucephalon. Iron Brilliant. Reboot. Noivern's cool. Incineroar. Yeah, I'll include Noivern. Okay. Yes. No. Me. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, go. Next. Dragalge's pretty cool. I love Dragalge. I feel like a Dragalge is one of those Pokemon that is cool, but I haven't had it enough to like feel really attached to it. I feel like I should like it more than I do. Typhlosion. I like Jianpao enough to click on it. No, we'll go. Go. Whimsicott. Groudon. Audino. Celebi. Mabostiff. Mabostiff is cool. I am very fond of it after playing Scarlet and Violet. This situation is cool too. Okay. Oh yes. Is that the other one? Oh, you're pretty cool. I'll allow you. Salamence. Galade. Dipplin. Dipplin I forget exists. I do like this slime, but I forget about Dipplin. You're pretty cool. I like your evolution, but you look kind of weird. Okay, who we got? Who we got next? Archeops. Ooh, Breloom. I love Breloom. Lugia's cool too. Oh, I do like Loudred. Do Aggron? No, okay. Jinx. No. Who we got? Who we got? Oh, I do like you. Is that the only one? I like your evolution. Should I include you? We'll skip it for now. Bomb. Who are you bombing? Marini. I love Marini and Toxapex and Zigzagoon and oh, I like you enough to include you. Boo Boo Keys. Oh, Shinx. I love you, Shinx. Dratini is pretty cute. I feel like I don't like Dratini as much as I would want to, just because I'm not the biggest fan of Dragonite. But I'll include it. I do like Aaron is pretty cute. Oh, I'll skip for now. Alright, who we got? No. Oh, Corviknight. Fuck yeah, Corviknight. I do have a lot of fondness for Dusknoir, just because of the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games. Do I include him? I'll include him for now. Just for now. Love you. Oh, fuck yeah, Armarouge. I love Armarouge. Who else we got in here? Ampharos. Yeah. Who we got? I do like Ledian. Who else is on here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got the squad down here. We got Obstagoon and Scrap. Shaggy. Yes, Shaggy. And Hakamo. Yeah, Komo. I always mix up which one's There's Jangmo, Hakamo, and Komo. That's the order. Weavile. I like Chimcharnoff. Oh, you're cool. I'll include Bulbasaur. Ooh, Latias. You know, I like Chimcharnoff. I'll add it. I will allow it. Helioptile. You're cute. I like him for a night. Oh, Tatsugiri Honorith. I'll allow Salandit. I'll allow it for now. Tyranitar, I think, is another one of those Pokemon I feel like I should like more. I feel like I would if I used it. I've never had a chance to really use it. I guess I'll just do Tyranitar. I am kind of fond of Ludicolo too. Normally I like Zygarde, but after it's the 8 boss battle, I have trouble picking it. Oh, the boss battle actually made you like it less? Did you not like its forms, or did you just get mad at it for being difficult to catch? You're cute. Salazzle. I do actually like Salazzle. Don't look at me. I do like Float. Ooh, Ogerpon. Meep. Whooper. Ass titty. You know, I think I am more fond of Skitty now that we've played through Pokemon Mystery Dungeon as Skitty, so I will include her. I do like Pikachu. I don't know if I'd include it on my favorite Pokemon. We'll allow Pikachu for now. I got traumatized by it. Oh no. Okay. Got you. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh. I should include Suicune. Oh my god. Suicune. So we have Route. Shroomish. Is that all? Yeah, that's good. Oh, Jingmo. Oh. Scrafty. What's your name? Monferno? Yeah. Is that everybody? I think so. Hi, Ogre. I do like Manaphy. Gengar's pretty cool. I do like Grandpa. I don't know if I like him enough to include him, but he's cute. Oh, I do like Rowlet. Okay. Bidoof looks puntable. Beware, Ash. That is God. That is the god of all Pokemon. I do like Hydra. Of course. Houndoom. Did I include Tyron? I did put Swellow. Do I want Tailo as well? God looks puntable. I was gonna say Godspeed to you, but why is he God? Oh, Ash. Just look at him. Why wouldn't he be God? Let's see, who do we want here? I do like Jumpluff. Is that the only one here that I kind of like? I guess I'll include Jumpluff. Do I want to do Cosmo M as well? Funny Jumpluff, eat a Pepsi. Bug! Drifloon. Wabaloo. You know, Fluttermane's pretty cool. I'll include Fluttermane. It looks like a furry football. That's what God looks like. Appleton! I do like Apom. Is that pretty Baltar? I don't know. Baltar's cool. Okay, I'll skip it. Trapinch! Oh yeah. Fuck yeah. Through ledge. Ooh, Linoon. I think that's good. I do like Eevee. Oh, okay. Edfer! I do like you guys. You can come along. The babies. The baby squad. Eevee. Eevee is cute. We gotta include Eevee. Oof, my home heater just turned on and scared me. Oh no. At least it was just the heater though. Alucha! Rayquaza! Mariana! Rache! Who else should I? I do like Mimikyu. Do I like enough to include it? Okay. Oh yeah, Photo. Celio. Anyone else? Oh, Xloud. Giratina. Maybe not. Oh hell yeah, Vibrava. We got you, we got you. Blaziken, let's go. Must be cold outside. Is it getting cold again? If it's getting nice and warm here, but I think it's gonna get cold again. Because that's how it works. We do you. Feraligatr. Do you. Don't Meryl. I think I did the rest of its line, so I'll include it for now. Lantern. Rourke. Orantis. I just realized, is this using, like, other versions of Pokemon as well? Because I prefer Hisui and Zoroark, regular Zoroark, but I don't know if it's including, regional variants. It might not be. Because I saw Obstagoon, but I just saw, like, regular Zigzagoon and Linoon. Lunala. I got you, and Absol, and you, and you. I'm gonna include. I do like you. Let's see. I do like Flabebe. I do like you. I like your illusion, so I'll include you. I do not like you. Gardevoir. What else we got in here? I guess just Gardevoir. Hello? What? Why aren't they loading? I think if I reset the page, it keeps it, right? Because I know I exited out of the page the other day and came back and you have to like press reset. Your previous state has been loaded. Okay, let's try resetting it and see if that works. Okay, there we go. It did seem, if you hovered over it, it did tell you what Pokemon it was, but I didn't want to have to hover over each one. A Grovyle, yes. Toxtricity, yes. Charizard. Okay, now we're finally getting to the point where it's like repeating Pokemon that I've clicked on before. Let's see. Okay, out of all these, who are my fave? You're my fave. You're a fave. I feel like I had a way of doing this last time where I was like one in each row or something. Okay, I'll pick my absolute favorites out of all these. I do like you. I do like you. I do like you. I do like you. I like you. I like you. Maybe I'll click you. Okay, we'll do that. These, you, and 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 you. Yes. Okay. For Meowstic, I think this is representing both Meowstics. Because they're using male Meowstic, but I kind of like female Meowstic better. Well, you, and you. And then you. And you, and you, and you. And you. Yes. Yes. Okay. Mega Meowstic, your Fursona. My Pokemon form. My Pokemon form that's separate from my Fursona. They're not the same thing. Ooh, there's chocolate in the bottom of this cone. I abandoned my ice cream because I ate most of the ice cream, but the cone is left. I forgot about it. I was too locked in by that crazy Omegaverse quiz. Okay. We'll start from the bottom. Yes. 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 Yeah. Okay. Wait. Wait, I meant to do undo, not pass. I'm back. I'm back in the fucking building. Okay, these ones, and this one, and that one, and you, and you. And, yes. Yes, make the decision. Make the decision, Esther. Okay, we got Marowak. Marowak, yes. Cinderace, yes. Sceptile, yes. Halucha, yes. Lunala, yes. Mareep? Mareep? Mareep. Okay, for Lycanroc, I don't think they included both forms. There's like a midnight form as well. I like the midnight form better. If it was the midnight form, then I'd be like, hell yeah. But I think it's representing both of them. So if we're pretending this is the midnight form, then maybe I would click. I don't like making decisions, guys. Alright, I'm gonna include you guys. Alright, Beakabolt. Tatsugiri. No. Ha. You. You. Well. Well. Arzard. Tatsugiri. Really? Okay. We go. Greggy. Yeah. Welsh. Robot. You. 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 Yes, but I can stay. Wait. Feros. I missed Feros. How did the... Okay, yes. Okay, we got Jirachi, we got Breloom and Corviknight and Umbreon. Oh, I love them. Shumish. Morgato's cool. Luxio. Luxio's pretty cool. I'll do these ones. Do I include Luxio? No, it's fine. We'll keep going. Flygon, of course. Not Eevee. This crime cannot be forgiven. I'm sorry. We've abandoned Eevee. We put it in a box and left it on the side of the highway. Okay, Weavile, Armarouge, you, and you. Funny Jumpluff. You. I do like Sturledge, but like Armarouge better, but maybe I'll keep Sturledge for now. Zigzagoon. Drifloon. Flygon. Becoming harder and harder to eliminate ones. Yes, it is. Sturledge. I mean Armarouge. I kind of like Grovyle a little bit more than Sceptile because of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I do love you, Charjabug. He's just so square. So square and cute. Weavile, Toxel. You. Tapu Koko, Halucha, Marini. You. No, I love them all. I I love them all. Okay. Nala, Mew, you. You. It's getting harder. It doesn't say good things, but I don't even remember Eevee appearing. We did bring Eevee along for a little bit, but I did not pick it the second time. Who else do I want to bring along? Maybe Trapinch. Well. I'll bring you. Okay. Litten. We got a lot of cats up here at the top. And you. There's Esper. For a second I was like, I haven't seen Esper in a while. Did I accidentally not click on it? Come on, you. Fuck, it's gonna be all of them. I clicked all of them except for like 3. Maybe I should abandon Cubone? No, not the baby child. Okay, you, and you, and also you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I'm clicking like all of them. Okay. Fortnite, yes. Digimon, yes. Routes, yes. Masquerade, yes. And you. Fuck. No, I don't want to not click any of them. Can I just pick all of them? I'm really getting somewhere. Okay, you. Oh, fuck. Okay. Maybe I should do it the way where it's like I can only pick so many in each row. Maybe in each row I have to at least not pick one of them. Nope, gotta start putting them down. Ugh. Okay, in this row, definitely Flygon. Definitely Cutiefly. Do I like Cutiefly more than Celebi and Marowak? I do like Cutiefly. I am fond of Cutiefly. I tried to have one of my team in Sun and Moon, or in Moon. But eventually I had to take her off my team because she was not very strong, but she tried her best. Celebi, do I like Cutiefly more than Marowak though? Yes. Palms Aster, not Rose. Oh, I was doing it this way. Wouldn't columns be up and down? And then rows are left, right? Because when I think of columns, I think of what holds up the ceiling. Fuck, what am I gonna do in this row? Okay, Esper, obviously. Who do I like the least out of these 4? I like you. Column is up and down? Yeah. Did I say column instead of row? Okay, well I'm doing rows. I'm going left to right. Groudon or Shroomish? Or I guess I could leave them both unclicked. Okay, we're gonna go down here. I'm gonna do Linoon and Gardevoir. And Cubone. Okay. Oh! I'm in pain. I'm in pain at being forced to choose. Oh, Umbreon. Oh. Okay. Okay, Meowstic. You and you. Absol or Latias? Probably Absol, honestly. There's only 3 in this row. Think a ton. Okay. You, and you, and you. Do I like... probably use 3. Oh, I do like Charcadet though. I love you, Breloom. I love you, Weavile. I'm suffering right now, you guys. This is the pain I'm putting myself through. Okay, Hawlucha. These 3, probably Vikavolt. Corviknight. I'm gonna keep you. Okay. You can power through and choose. Okay, of these 3, I like those two. I love you, Blaziken. Oh, but I love you, Zigzag. I love you, cheating. Oh. Okay. Well, obviously you. And you. And you. I do not who. Okay. Oh god, okay. Oh god. Esper. And you. Okay. Oh. Okay. We're gonna do... Inkatan, and you. And Raw. And Whimsicott. Okay, that's half of them. I'll do half of them. Fuck. Okay, you. Who else? There's like, I love you. Oh, Blaziken. Okay, I'll just do those 2 for now. Flygon. Who else do I love? Esper. Okay, I'll do 2 from each. Fuck. Okay, that makes it hard. That's the point. Maybe Corviknight. Oh, Vikavolt. How do you know? I'll go to Whimsicott. Okay, Hawlucha. I do 2 here? That's hard. Is it? Zigzagoon. I love you. Okay. I love you, Marini. Meowstic. Appleton. Weavile. Guys, this is really hard. This is the most difficult decision of my life. Zig looks nice to cuddle. It does! Zigzagoon's so cute! Appleton's really cute too. And so is Weavile. Weavile is a Pokemon I really like, but I've never actually used it on my team. I'll go Weavile, okay. Flygon. Toxtricity. Hawlucha. Ooh, Scrafty versus Corviknight. Ooh. Ooh, that's hard. This is Hobo's favorite Pokemon, by the way, Corviknight. Corviknight's really cool. So is I might. I'll go you. Esper. Oh, out of these 3? Fuck, why would you do that to me? I'll do Esper. Yeah, okay, it's narrowing down. There we go. We got our first favorite. Flygon. Flygon, which I already knew. I know what my top 3 favorite Pokemon are, but it's after that we gotta figure it out. Based fave, thank you. Also, we're already like 3 hours and 17 minutes, but we'll keep going for a bit so we get some more. Well, these are my 2 favorite of those 2. Who do I like better? Toxtricity. Who's the next? It's gonna be Esper. Thank you. See, these are my top 3 favorite Pokemon. I've already known this. Flygon, Toxtricity, specifically the amped form, which they are showing here, and Esper. Who's gonna be next? I feel like it's probably gonna be Hawlucha. Ooh, Luxray versus Whimsicott. I feel like Luxray's cooler, but I do really like Whimsicott. Ooh. Ooh. I'll go. First and second reign eternally, Banette and Shedinja, my beloveds. My loves. Yes, I know you love Banette. Banette's very cool. I will give you that. I'll go Luxray. Breloom versus Scrafty. Ooh. Ooh, I really like both of them. I think I'm gonna have to go you because I do like your design a little bit better. Ooh, Ralts versus Zigzagoon. Oh, but I do love Zigzagoon. I might have to go Ralts just a little bit. Ooh, Hawlucha versus Scrafty. I think I am gonna have to go Hawlucha. I do love my Hawlucha. Out of these two, I feel like I do like Ralts a little bit more. Ooh, Ralts versus Hawlucha. I think I am gonna have to go Hawlucha. I think Hawlucha is gonna be my fourth favorite. I do love you, Hawlucha. You can switch them around, apparently. One is a mushroom, one is a punk. Yeah, but that mushroom is also a fighting type. He can kick ass. Who do I like more? Ralts versus Weavile? The things I've used Ralts, but I've never used Weavile. But Weavile is really cool. Oh, I don't know. They're about the same. I'll go Ralts. I'll go Ralts. Out of these two, I do like Marini, but alright, we got Scrafty over here. I do love you, Scrafty. Kid you or cat thing? Exactly. I feel a kinship with Ralts. That's me. Ooh, Ralts versus Breloom. I do like Breloom. I probably go Ralts. Ooh, Corviknight versus Armarouge. I think I like Armarouge better. I do really like Armarouge. Ooh, Blaziken versus Marini. I have a lot of fondness for Blaziken. Whenever I play Sapphire or Ruby or Emerald or any of those, I always start with... this didn't happen the first time I played the game, but nowadays, whenever I play one of those games, I always get a Torchic, and then I reset until I get a girl, and then I name her Riley, and then I have my Blaziken named Riley, who's a girl. Oh, Blaziken versus Armarouge versus Ralts. I have to go Ralts. Okay, we got Ralts. We got Ralts up here, everybody. Let's go. Oh, thank you for the stretch and hydrate, Changeling. Oh, big stretch. Okay, I think we'll go to at least 10 Pokemon. I think we're gonna aim for at least 10. Maybe a few more, but we'll see how late we go at that point. Oh shoot, Blaziken versus Zigzagoon versus Luxray. I do really like them all. Blaziken? Ooh, Armarouge versus Frag. I think I would go Armarouge. Ooh, Weavile versus Breloom. I do like having Breloom on my team though. I'll go Weavile. Oh, fuck. These three versus each other. I do like Armarouge. Oh, guys, this is so hard. Oh, I don't think I took my Hydra yet. Let me take a sip. You need to stir it up. I think the honey is like solidifying. Oh, guys. What do you guys think of these Pokemon? How do you feel about my favorites so far? Any of your favorites up here? Any of your enemies up here? Your least favorites? Weavile. Oh, Weavile's cool. Alright, we got Weavile. Fuck. Oh. Do I like Blaziken more than Armarouge? Or do I like Armarouge more? See, I feel like Blaziken has the nostalgia factor because she's been a Pokemon since I was younger. Well, Armarouge is newer. Maybe I'll go Blaziken. Alright, Blaziken is up here. Great picks. I really like Flygon. I love Flygon. Flygon's so cool. Nope, none of mine. I gotcha. I gotcha. Are there any other ones on your list besides Eevee Ash? Any other favorite? I cut myself off at 36. Well, 90% are just Bug, Normal, and Ghost. That sounds about right. Yeah, I have trouble saying what my favorite type is, because I like to say it's Dragon. When I look at all my favorites, there's like a large variety in type. And I like Dragon, but I think there's also a lot of Dragon Pokemon that I'm not the biggest fan of. You know, right now we got Flygon up here, but everyone else is not a Dragon type. We got Dragon Ground, Electric Poison, Psychic, Fighting Flying, Fighting Dark, Psychic. Is Ralts Psychic Fairy, or is it just Fairy when it evolves? We got Dark Ice, and we got Fighting Fire. I guess there are like 3 fighting types up here. I feel like with fighting, if it's like a pure fighting type or like main fighting type, I'm not as big on it. But if it's like a secondary fighting type, I tend to like them. A lot of the pure fighting types just kind of look like a regular person, but slightly fucked up. Flygon is a good favorite. It is good. I love it. Giratina definitely. Dialga and Torterra too. Can't remember the rest. I do like Giratina and Dialga. They are cool. Okay, of these 3, oh, I do love Marino. Okay, I'll pick the 2 of them for now. Ooh, Zigzagoon or Breloom? Probably Zigzagoon. Ooh, Armarouge, Marini, or Zigzagoon? I do love Marini. Oh, I love all of them. Oh, why'd I do this to myself? Armarouge? I did end up being very fond of Armarouge. More than I thought I would. I named my Armarouge Undyne, even though she's a fire type. I do like Marini. Oh, I'm gonna pass this one for now. No, it's the same. They just rearranged them. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna go Armarouge. Alright, they threw Armarouge up here. I'm gonna go Marini. Marini's turn. Ooh, Corviknight versus Zigzagoon. See, this is also falling into the nostalgic Pokemon versus newer Pokemon. It's also like cute versus cool, and it's like, I don't know. My 3rd and 4th place are essentially the same Pokemon in different fonts. Levany and Lurantis. I do like Lurantis. I had a Lurantis on my team, and I ended up liking it a lot. See, when it pairs like the cool Pokemon versus the cute Pokemon, sometimes I lean towards the cool, but I'm like, is that just because I like that one more? Or is it just that I'm like ever so slightly embarrassed to lean towards the cute one? I think I have more nostalgia for Zigzagoon, so I'm gonna do Zigzagoon. Oh, but Marie! But Marini. Okay, Marini's up there. Yeah, I do like Scraggy a lot, but Scrafty's already up here. Do I like Scraggy more than Appleton? I do like Scraggy though. Even separate from Scrafty. Oh. How many we got up here now? Oh, I think we do have 10. Is that? Yeah, we do have 10. I'll at least go for 2 rows. Oh, guys. Scraggy or Appleton? Scraggy or Appleton? Appleton. Ooh, Zigzagoon versus Luxray? I think I do like Zigzagoon a lot. Oh. I think Zigzagoon. I think Zigzagoon's gonna be up there. Yep, there it is. Zigzagoon. I have a lot of nostalgia for Shinx too, though. Ooh, Appleton versus Breloom. I think Appleton's a little bit cuter. Ooh, okay, Tinkaton hasn't shown up in a while. Do I like Tinkaton more than Luxray? This might be falling into the problem if it's newer, so it's like shinier to me. Maybe I will go Tinkaton. Ooh, Corviknight versus Tinkaton versus Appleton. I do like Corviknight a lot, though. Alright, Corviknight's up there. I think I'm gonna go Appleton here. Okay, Appleton's up there. Let's go. Tinkaton versus Breloom versus Shinx. I do love you, Breloom. I feel like at this point I'm just getting to a point where I like all of them equally, so I'm just kind of clicking on one. Ooh, Breloom versus Scraggy. I think Scraggy is a little bit cuter. I like using my Breloom a lot. I'll go Scraggy. Scraggy's up there. Breloom. Breloom's up there. Ooh. Linoon versus Meowscarada. Linoon versus Meowscarada. I think I do like Meowscarada's design better, but I'm very fond of Linoon. I'll do Meowscarada. Ooh, Tapu Koko versus Shinx? I'll do Tapu Koko. Ooh. Meowscarada, Tapu Koko, and Tinkaton. We finally have a matching favorite. Oh, nice. Is it Breloom? I do love Breloom. See, I have a lot of like part fighting types in here. But I think if it's like a part fighting type, I am fond of it. But not full fighting types. I don't want your Machokes and your Socks and your Throws and your Hitmonlees. I don't want those. Do I like Tapu Koko more than Tinkaton and Meowscarada? I think Tapu Koko is really cool. Maybe I do. Look, Tapu Koko versus Tinkaton. See, I didn't use Tapu Koko because you can't get Tapu Koko until the end of the game because he's technically kind of a legendary. I did like using my Tinkaton a lot. I think I'm gonna go Tapu Koko. Tapu Koko! Oh, I'll go Tinkaton. Alright, Tinkaton's up there too. Meowscarada versus Shinx. I do like Shinx a lot though. Ooh, Meowstic versus Luxray. That's hard. I feel like I might like Luxray's design better. But I'm very fond of Meowstic because I'm very fond of Esper. And it's like, if I separate Meowstic from Esper, do I still like it more than I would like this one? Ooh. Which cat should we pet, you guys? Luxray or Meowstic? What if I press pass? It's bringing another cat back into the fighting arena. I love remembering words. We're now pitting 3 cats against each other. Which cat do I like best? I do like Shinx. I do like Luxray. I do like Meowstick. Guys, I don't know which cat to pet. Alright, Shinx is up there, you guys. We got Shinx. It's just more cats. There's so many cats here, you guys. Which cat am I gonna pet now? Luxray, Meowstick, or Meowscarada? Okay. Who do I like better between these two? Meowscarada is cool. Luxray is cool. I'm back now. Changeling, they're forcing me to choose between cats. I have to choose which cat I want to pet. You want Lion Cat, Freak Cat, or Magician Cat? Lion Cat, Freak Cat, or Magician Cat? Are you calling Meowstick a freak? Is it because of its ears? You are really cool, but you're cuter, Magician Cat. Oh, Meowscarada is cool too. What if I press pass? It's just gonna bring them all back. It's like we've rearranged the cats. Decide which Jellicle cat you want. Oh. Meowstick. Oh no, I have to pick between the cats again. Luxray. Ooh, Whimsicott. Actually, Whimsicott should probably be higher up than some of these. Whimsicott should honestly probably be higher than Shinx. I don't know why it didn't get brought up before then. But honestly, at this point, we're just kind of... A lot of them are on, like, the same level as each other. The fact that it's related to the Eldritch Horror, that's Esper's enough to label it as, though. Oh, that's right, that's right, that's right. Okay, that makes sense. Ooh, Meowscarada versus Incineroar. It's just more cats. They just keep showing me different cats, and they're like, which one do you like better? Once again, chat, which cat am I petting? I do like Incineroar a lot. We'll add Incineroar. Ooh. Darkspawn versus Cubone. Ooh. I did like my Darkspawn a lot. I named my Darkspawn Honey. I also had a Meowscarada, and I named her Pepper. But I have a lot of nostalgia for my baby Cubone. I think I'm gonna go Darkspawn. Fuck. Ooh, Celebi versus Audino. I do like Audino, but I also really like the Onion Fairy. Ooh. Toxapex. See, I have Marini here, which is the pre-evolution of Toxapex. I like Marini a lot. Toxapex, I don't like the design as much, but I mainly like it because I like Marini. So I think I do like Vikavolt more than that one. Ooh, Celebi versus Incineroar. Maybe Celebi. Ooh, Darkspawn versus Vikavolt. Ooh. That's hard, because Vikavolt is probably like my favorite bug. Or at least one of my favorite bugs. But I'm not necessarily fond of a ton of the bug Pokemon. It's like, does being my favorite bug type beat out Darksplit? Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Ooh, Vikavolt versus Celebi. I think I like Celebi better though. We've added Celebi to the list. You don't have a type preference, but you absolutely have a species one. I guess I just like the cats a lot. We got Esper, we got Luxray, and Meowstick, and Shinx. What animal would you consider Zigzagoon? I think it's more of a raccoon. I don't know what you consider Weavile. It's kind of cat-like. It's... Well, Sneasel is called Sneasel, so maybe it's more of a weasel. But sometimes you can't base it off of the English name, because sometimes the English name doesn't go with, like, the same animal as the original Japanese. Like, I think, for example, I'm pretty sure Bulbasaur's Japanese name references frogs, but the English name is Bulbasaur, which references dinosaurs. Which is why I think when, what was it, like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee came out and they had Bulbasaur walking around like a frog, people were like, what the fuck, Bulbasaur's a frog? I thought it was a dinosaur. Ooh, Incineroar versus Audino versus Vigavolt. It's gotta be Incineroar. Ooh, Vigavolt versus Audino versus Meowth. I do like Audino though. Yes. No, it's just the same. They didn't even rearrange them this time. They're just like, pick. Pick. Don't blame you, I love cats. Cats are so good. I love cats. They do hop, even Venusaur hops. Yeah, they move like froggies. Because they are frogs. Cat. Bug. Pink thing. I am fond of Audino though. Audino. Audino's here. Okay, we have filled out 4 rows, but I'm still tempted to keep going. We should probably stop though. I think this is good. We're already almost to 4 hours. So here you guys go. Here's a bunch of the Pokemon that I like. I think after maybe the first row or so, it might not necessarily be the exact order of which one I like better than the others. I think if we were to do this a different day, it might end up with a lot of the same Pokemon, but in a slightly different order. But for the most part, I like a lot of these Pokemon. There's still more that I like. Obviously, I like all these. But I think we're gonna end it here, because I do need to get to bed eventually. And go to work tomorrow. Let's see, we got my top 3 babies. Flygon, Toxtricity, and Esper. Hawlucha, I think, is probably good for 4th. And Scrafty in Geralt. We got all my other babies. There's definitely more that could go up here. But yeah. There you go. There's a look into my mind and the Pokemon I like. I feel like I could put more of my favorite legendaries in here. We got Celebi and Tapu Koko. Rayquaza would probably end up in there eventually. Oh, I gotta stretch. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me today. Thanks for joining me for my anniversary stream, and thank you to everyone who supported me over these past 2 years. And I'm looking forward to many more years with you guys. Many more years of nonsense and silly games. Then maybe we'll do some more tier lists and stuff in the future. Maybe if we think of anything, we can do it on like the affiliate stream. Affiliate anniversary stream or something, if I choose to do one of those. I hope you enjoyed the tier list and the Omegaverse quiz and doing all this Pokemon stuff. Thanks for streaming. Thank you for a wonderful anniversary stream. Yeah! Great Stream Master, hope you have a good evening. Happy 2-year anniversary. Been a fun Stream Master. Once again, happy anniversary. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. I know this is different from what we usually do, but I think it was a nice little change. Affiliate stream. Pizza with pepperoni? Hell yeah. Pizza with pepperoni. Let's go. That starts with P. But yeah, maybe I'll think of some things for affiliate stream. Is there anything else I need to say? Oh yeah, we have one more stream this week. It's tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST. We're gonna be playing more of In Stars in Time. We're gonna have to replay what we did last week, but that's fine, because it's a game so nice, we'll play it twice. Anyway, we do need to raid someone, and it looks like my pal Recrix is live. So of course we gotta go say hi to Crick. _Rick. Let's go. Fortunately, I will be missing part of tomorrow's stream out shopping. Well, I think you were there last week, so it'll be a lot of what you saw last week. But also the VOD should be up afterwards, and I will be recording that stream just in case it gets corrupted again. So, at the very least, the VOD will be available on YouTube when it gets uploaded eventually. But I hope you have a good time shopping tomorrow, Ash. And thank you everyone again for joining me today. I hope you had a great stream and enjoyed hanging out with me. And I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day. Hope to see you guys soon. Remind you to record an NDM Aster before stream. Thank you, Changeling. I salute you back. Alright. Bye-bye, everybody. See you later. Bye-bye. Farewell. Alright, see you later.